Go ahead. Yes, man, we're all kind of here at Iowa. We're like to be here about a day or so. Roger, good copy over.
Name it. Oh, Lenny. Oh, we'll see if anybody comes on. Everybody joins me. Well, Lenny, what are you up to? Did you get my message that it's 5 o'clock somewhere?
Oh, yeah, it's funny, you're funny.
The if you got your pad with you?
I'm watching you,
No.
I see you, sir.
No, turn on the port here in River Cam.
Why, what's going on?
There's a wedding right down there now,
Oh, I see,
And
it's
she-
right behind you.
and she's got a great big white dress on. Yeah.
That's nice.
You got your pad with you? Yep.
Right there, look behind you.
Yep. Here comes Matt. She's got a great big white dress on. Hello, Matt. How you doing?
Yo, how are you, mate?
Hey, we're here.
Is that
Excellent,
Matt
dude.
in
Can you hear me?
Australia?
Yes, that's Matt in Australia. Lynn's on the phone with me, Matt. She says hello.
Lynn, how are you?
I'm good, it's nice to hear you.
Yep.
All the way from Australia.
All the way from Australia. So you're out riding your bike?
I'm just leaving now. I'm gonna go get myself a coffee and some breakfast.
Coffee and breakfast. Okay.
Yeah, man.
How are ya?
Why not, eh?
I
Yeah.
miss his show.
Lynn says she misses your show.
Been a while now, hasn't it?
Yeah, she doesn't watch the leftover show you left behind because it gets a little pretty raunchy, you know?
Yeah. Not like my show ever did at
No,
all.
your show was spot on.
I know.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do, I'm going to change camera so you can see the front.
Okay, gonna switch it around.
Do that.
No, still seeing you.
Whoop.
Well, Justin has been telling everybody that he has told you that he will allow you if you ever want to go live again on your time spot. Still seeing you. Well, Justin has been telling everybody that he has told you that he will allow you if you ever want to go live again. Okay, Lenny.
I'm gonna hang up.
Okay, bye.
Sorry, mate. I missed that. I just popped out of my Wi-Fi.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Swap the camera.
Max Air is here. Joined us early. This is the daylight savings special because normally I go on at 5 and it's 4, but tomorrow will be 5. So now, do you do a time change there too, Matt?
No, not in Australia, but not
Okay.
in Queensland.
Well, so it's you're heading into fall there now?
No, we're just coming out of summer.
Yeah, heading into autumn, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
Here we go.
Now, are you really enjoying your electric bike?
I love it, mate.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought.
I go everywhere on this.
I'm too old for an electric bike, just because I don't have the balance I used to have, you know?
Okay, well, this isn't a bike.
It's
It's
a scooter, right?
yeah.
What kind of speed can you get with that?
Yeah. It'll do 60 mile an hour, this one.
Wow. That's cruising right along.
It is. And if I run it on full power, it's just too much, mate. I've got it at 100% running on number 2. And it goes as high as 5. And if you put it on 5, it's just so hard just to keep traction. It's bullshit.
Well, it looks like you're doing 25 or 30 miles an hour right now, right?
What am I doing? 50 kilometers an hour.
Okay, so that's almost 40, 41.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. This way.
Yeah, that's zipping right along. Do the motorists give you a hassle flying around in that?
Not at all, mate. Generally, I take off quicker than them anyway.
Yeah.
You can't catch me.
Here comes Laura, is joining us on the panel.
Well, 1 year early.
No, this is the pre daylight savings time show. which starts savings time starts tonight. So
And hi, hello, small channel.
small channel.
Oh, hello. How's, ti- how's Tiny Llama Laura?
How's Tiny Llama Laura doing?
I see Matt's out riding his scooter.
Yep, Matt's out on his
Scooter.
scooter. Yeah.
Okay. What's going on? What the bloody hell do you call this?
And there's David.
What's this green screen?
Oh, dude, you missed it last night. Matt Rigger was on
Yeah,
there
isn't
talking
that
about how
similar
much he
video to
wanted
last time he was
unicycle.
on his scooter?
What's that, Justin?
Hang on, I missed that.
No, I was gonna say you missed it last night. Mars was talking to Rigger about one wheels and how awesome they were.
Really?
Yeah, I know. And I heard that about the wussy scooter riders. I did hear that.
I
had
knew
it
you were
on.
listening.
You fucking assholes. I'm gonna have to get on and do one show just to blow your 5 shows out of the water.
Yeah,
Won't
yeah.
take much.
You're gonna have to show Justin how it works.
Actually, a couple people
I've
were
been trying
asking
to show
me.
him for years.
A couple people had asked me this week if you were going live. They thought you were doing. I said no. He never actually said when. He just said sometime in the near future.
Yeah. I will. I've just been flat out on Saturdays now, man.
Yeah.
I tell ya.
Well, the nice thing is, Matt, is he's told everybody that he's gonna let you go ahead and go live.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that, and Don goes like you own it. I'll let you have your time slot back. Oh dear. That's funny. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to tell you, Justin. I'm just going to go live and let's see who wins.
There you go.
Well, you're not counting my huge Twitch following I have now.
I saw that you had Twitch going.
Dude, I had like it was like 49 or 52 people, something like that. It was pretty high
Only
just on
problem
Twitch.
is, yeah, I know, but the thing is though, Justin, what you got to remember is just how long they hung around for, which is about 10 minutes. Because I was watching the beginning of the show and it was just you were picking your nose, and that was about it.
Yeah.
No, I think I maintained 25 on Twitch, 25 or 30 for about an hour and a half, and then they dropped down to about 15. And then they kind of slowly dropped over the last hour or so. But I always had at least 5
yeah.
watching.
Well, that's
So what does that do to
that's really good for him, Matt.
what does it do for YouTube though?
Oh, a few of them came over
Uh,
to YouTube, were actually in my chat.
Right. So anything on Twitch. I mean, I used to post videos to Reddit, and the Reddit views used to count on my YouTube channel. And then I found that it didn't do it anymore. So I'm just wondering, Twitch doesn't do anything, does it? Are you just restreaming to Twitch?
You're just restreaming to Twitch, but you can do
I'll
the
be-
same thing on Twitch you can do on YouTube. You can make money off of it if you get enough people watching.
But I don't think you get credit on your YouTube account, do you?
No, but you're just working 2 different social media
Yeah,
platforms at that point.
And Twitch
Yeah,
doesn't
right.
save
Okay.
your, videos either.
But Twitch doesn't what, Laura?
It doesn't save your videos.
Yeah, so when you
Hey,
just
Cardo,
go live,
volume
you're
up.
live.
But you can export them to YouTube after you're finished.
Which would be pointless for me because I'm already restreaming, so. I mean, at this point, I don't even really see why anybody would use that feature because you could just literally get any streaming service with a restreaming package and just do it on multi-platforms if you want. Some reason I'm having issues connecting to Rumble, and I don't know why. Gotta figure out that.
Connecting to what?
Connecting to Rumble.
Right. Okay.
It keeps booting me off after about 2 minutes of live streaming, so I'm not sure what's going on with it.
Well, let me ask you something. If you get a huge following on Twitch, what does that actually do?
Well, it's you can make money just like I said, just like YouTube. They have a
Well, then-
creators fund and all that. They're backed by
Right, okay.
Amazon anyway, so they got shit tons of money, even though their company's been in the hole every year. Amazon
it?
keeps picking up their deficit for them, so.
Right.
But yeah, they pay out just like, and then there's also Kick too, which is similar to Twitch. They'll pay out. Rumble pays you if you get enough people.
Right,
Actually,
okay.
Bill
Oh,
seemed to
well,
do better on Rumble than he did YouTube. If you go look at his live
look,
stream on
man,
Rumble, he had like 500 and something views on that live stream.
you know, that's it's not unusual to do better on other platforms. YouTube's, oh my God.
Dude, that is
Um,
overgrown.
okay. So they haven't fucking mowed in here for a while.
Hell no. That looks like a
Shit, dude, I
jungle.
haven't been
Yeah,
in.
he's about to run into a fucking mountain lion or something in a
Brown
minute.
snake.
Well, at least you're going fast enough. You should be all right.
Yeah, a lion jumps out.
Stalking his prey in the Serengeti,
Oh
middle
my
of
God, and they've
Queensland,
fixed this
Australia.
gate. Oh, you assholes. These things are a pain in the ass.
What is that? It's oh, you got it's a fence.
Yeah, you got to go through it and then close it to get to the other side. Is that for
It's the
wildlife or something?
cops. No, they got a lot of kids that go on mini bikes and shit like that, right?
Okay.
And the cops chase them and shit. And this was an easy, if the cops are in their car and the bike just off it goes and goes in here, they can't get around it, see? Because
What's
there's
up,
a
David?
river. You see the creek here, either side.
Yeah.
Hey, Night Train's
Okay.
in the chat.
What's up, Mike?
Michael, how are you?
Yeah, you just come through there with the weed whacker on your fucking scooter and you get it all in one shot. Race through that at like 60.
Dude, I've never seen it like that. I've
Well, it
never seen it like that. That's yeah.
looks to me like they
This time-
nobody's weed whacking that path.
No, mate. Because this time of year, when it's pissing down with rain, everything just grows. It's like Florida, I guess, in the summer. You know, when you get all your rains and shit, you got to mow your lawn every fucking 2 minutes.
Oh yeah, Florida's bad, dude. Sometimes you have to mow twice a week if you don't keep up with it.
Yeah, same here. We got about it's probably about the same sort of climate as what you've got.
Probably about the same volatility of animals too, and insects and nasty shit.
Oh
'Cause we
yeah.
got all the foreign
Yes.
species in our area that aren't supposed to be here.
We're not too bad. We've got a couple of things like a cane toad and shit like that. The red fire ants, they're not supposed to be here either. But when it comes to insects, we've always just had stuff that's gonna fucking hurt. I was doing the weed whacking the other day and I hit a freaking wasp nest. These little paperbark wasps. They're tiny little things. They come out and feels like someone's putting a cigarette out on.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been stung by a couple
they-
wasps. Shit sucks.
They hurt, dude.
I did that in my work truck that day when I leaned back and it was on my work vest and I didn't know it. Fucking stung me right through the vest and shirt.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Matt, have you seen Tim's new roommate?
Yeah, the pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have. It was attacking him yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's been attacking him, dude. She's a little terror.
Keeps
Dude,
him in
she
line,
chewed-
though.
She chewed up all the wires on all of his printers in the living room.
God, dude, really?
She chewed up like all the little wires and like one of the power cables on one of the printers.
I'd be spewing. I would be spewing.
So Tim's
Well,
ready
it's
to
not
have to,
like it's not like he wasn't warned that he should have some kind of an enclosure for his printer.
Well, I was recommending at the beginning just to put them all in his bed or in his computer room and just keep it closed when he's not there.
Yeah.
Or he's in bed or something, when he's not in the actual room, keep it closed, make sure she's not in there. And then that would just be the one little part of the house that she's not allowed in when he's not there. Because she could
We'll
easily
slow
do that
down
to
here.
his computer when he's not home.
Sure. Or anything.
And
Anything
she
that's
bites
plugged in.
she bites anything
How you doing, buddy?
she bites the wrong thing into a cable and she's gonna feel it.
Yeah, especially if it's a power cable,
See, the only reason she didn't get hurt from the printers is because I don't think Tim had any of them plugged in, so.
Shit, I was carrying it, then my pants nearly fell down.
You gotta be careful trying to adjust your pants while you're driving through poles like that.
No, I'm gonna stop. Fucking
You just
pants
see him
fell
going
down.
across a crosswalk, all of a sudden, his fucking pantsless out of nowhere. Fucking doing 40 miles an hour across a
Rip his
crosswalk,
pants off at 40. Yep.
flapping in the
Fucking
wind at
hell.
40 miles an hour.
Yeah, and the pants. Oh dear.
So how far are you going? You going back to your house or what?
No, I'm heading out. I'm gonna get coffee and some breakfast. A little coffee shop.
And you couldn't do that
At,
at home?
You'd have just done it in the car.
Yeah, I
You'd have been
could,
there
but
in like 5 minutes.
yeah, fuck it. This car's not fun.
How far are you going from your
You got-
house?
Oh, only about 10 Ks.
How far is that in
10
miles?
K.
It's about 7 miles.
Oh, 7 miles.
Still pretty far. That's a pretty far ride though, still.
Yeah, that's for me.
Is
That'd
that
be
each
the
way
side.
or is that one way? Or one way or is
Each
that
way.
both ways?
So it's about 20 Ks all up. So yeah, 14 mile up, all up.
Yeah, I mean, that's still a good chunk of distance.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, they
I
could have
was
just
gonna do a
done it
big
all
ride
at
today.
home.
Sorry,
You could have just done it all at home.
I could have, but what would the point of that be? I'm out in the lovely fresh air here, a beautiful Sunday morning.
Depends on if he still has clean
Talk-
dishes, because Mumsy's gonna be gone for a while.
Talking to two awesome people, and then Laura popped in. Fucking hell.
Are you out of
Mumsy.
clean? You out of clean dishes yet, Matt?
Of course, you
Yeah, I am
done
actually.
that for breakfast.
I've just started buying paper plates. I could just show them, mate.
Do you
God,
not
every
hit
time
Hey, buddy.
every time he goes through those, it gives me that. Remember in that video of the guy slamming into that bar on the bicycles?
I'm waiting for him to hit me.
Oh, yeah, that would have hurt, man.
That's what I'm saying. Every time you go through one of those, it gives me the chills, like you're about to hit a fucking bar or something.
Every
Hey,
time you hear my live stream music, it gets you chills.
oh, Laura, we need to find out what path Matt takes and go like string up some like 200-pound test fishing line.
Morning.
Oh, look at him
Hey,
being
buddy.
friendly to everyone. Shame he's not friendly to his followers.
See, Dodd. Fucking hell, I just put that link in there yesterday just to help out poor old Jim, right? Yeah, try this out because his 360 camera fell off his scooter. That's not good. So I put that link in there. Oh, nothing but shit. Oh, I just want you to click on the affiliate link. Yeah, like I got one. And shit, fucking hell. It is a good
Jim.
It is a good bracket though.
Jim
And to
cracks
be
me
quite
up.
honest, I don't even know if Jim understood what was happening. He just sat there with a blank look on his face.
Well, I did turn him
you
way
get it?
down for a while because he just couldn't get rid of that fucking echo. Yeah.
Morning.
Because he was
had what?
using his DJI mic that he got as his
Oh yeah,
microphone, but it was picking up his speakers on his computer.
yeah. He had an echo.
And I kept telling him, turn it down, turn it down. He was like, I turned it down, but now I can't hear you guys. So what I did was
Oh,
when he
God.
actually turned it back up and started echoing again, I just turned his mic volume down.
You know, it was funny, and I think it was Michael who Night Train who commented, does this every week, still can't get it right. And it's true. It's true. Fuck, there's one of those spider webs. Oh, you sons of bitches. I wonder if you can see that spider web.
Oh, you almost
See
drove
that
right through
web?
it?
Can you see that web there on the... Look, I'll show you the spider. These things, fucking hell. These things are crazy, man. You gotta watch out for them, eh?
Are they poisonous?
What kind of spider would it be?
I'll show you. Can you see that?
Oh, I see the webs. Yep. Look at
You
the
see the
size of
spider?
him.
Ah,
Holy crap.
crazy, eh? A little line of turd that goes up. Fucking hell, man. And those things make their webs over the bike tracks and shit. And if you're not careful,
Okay, so if I ever come ride scooters with Matt in Australia, I just have to make sure he's riding ahead of me,
Yep.
yeah,
clearing all that shit for me.
That's
dead
that's
right,
why
mate.
he wears
Yeah.
that big helmet with the face mask.
I mean, to be honest, so if you
No.
hit that thing at like 40 miles an hour, though, you're just gonna rip right through it,
Yeah, but if the spider ends up in your helmet,
right?
what? Fuck that.
Or splattered all over your fucking shield or your helmet.
Or the web
Yes,
in
you haven't
your
got a shield,
eyes.
see?
Get the web in your eyes wouldn't feel good either.
Now
Maybe
there's
I'd
these
open your
real
eyes because it'd be stuck together with web.
there's
Yep.
these really ugly yellow spiders here in Florida that make these crazy extensive webs. But they're probably about inch and a half long. They're a pretty good sized spider.
Right.
But they're ugly as shit though, but they're not poisonous. They're creepy as fuck looking at
What
them.
have you said?
AZ is
Down
in
here, I come flying around here. I come flying around here one day and there were like 5 kangaroos right in front of me, right here. And I fucking nearly hit them. They just stood up and looked at me and what the hell is this coming? Shit. They didn't even walk
Waypoint,
out,
New
I scared
England,
them.
AZ, Max Air, Lenny.
Well, you know what they say when you're about to hit a deer, speed up.
Not
Oh,
when
is that
you're
what they
on,
say?
not when you're on that bike.
Yeah, when you see a big ass buffy kangaroo that's twice your size, Matt, you speed up. Let them know you're not
So
scared.
up the other direction.
Yeah, you got to come
Yeah.
off as an alpha. You're not scared.
Yeah, I'll go off. Yeah.
Now you might kick you
that'll
off the
work for
scooter
you.
while you're doing 40 by him, but you know, at least you showed your dominance.
Of course, while I lay there bleeding on the ground, he'll shoot you. He
Well,
just
here's
bounces off into the grass.
here's a dumb question for you, Matt. In Australia, do you ever come across on the road like a kangaroo or anything like that?
Yeah, all the time. Yeah, got to be careful. If I go a certain way home at night time, I've got to be real careful because they're all out in the bush.
Ah,
I've actually seen videos. I showed them on Paul's not too long ago where the kangaroos actually came up and attacked the car because they
Yep.
slammed on their brakes and didn't hit them. But then the kangaroo was like, "Fuck you," and just smashed right into the windshield. Just kicked
I'm
it.
trying to commit suicide. Yeah.
well, I would
It's,
think on a bike like you are, if you ran into a kangaroo, you sure wouldn't want to speed up and run into them, but they're liable to punch you out.
Yeah, no, he'd bounce off and go, hey.
What do you do in that situation? You just back up and go the other way, or what?
What's that? If with a roo that stands and wants to stand me.
Yeah.
No, like one that when you rolled up on those kangaroos, like did they take off when you rolled up on them, or you just turn around and go the other way?
No, they took off. They
Well,
get
Do
off.
they,
that's because Matt's got a reputation with the Roos. Don't mess with him, you know.
do they tend
Yeah.
to try to fight people or no?
No, they'll tend to more walk away or hop away. It's not often they'll actually have a crack at you. It's like any wild animal, you know, if they feel threatened, if they feel cornered, or if they, you know, feel like they can't escape, they're going to fight their ass off. Or if they feel like there's no escape. So if you know, like those dogs, when that kangaroo had it in the headlock, remember that video?
Yeah, yeah.
The kangaroo had no choice but to fight because the dogs were too quick. So he had a crack.
I remember
Generally,
that.
they'll go. They got to. That was
Well,
funny.
Matt, I heard Dennis Lovelady's coming back to visit again.
Is August. Yeah, back in August again, man. So different time of year. It'll be winter, but in winter here, it's not cloudy or any really beautiful weather. So he's I'm going to take him down south and take him to some other. He can fly some national parks here. Some footage of waterfalls and crap. You know.
Well, now didn't you go someplace and a drop bear was chasing him?
Oh, absolutely, mate. Yeah, there's video evidence of that on my channel. Set a camera up or anything. A camera was just there, you know, it just happened. It was just luckily we caught it, you know, because no one would believe you.
Well, next time you see Tim or talk to Tim,
What's up,
he
Burger?
was trying to hustle Jonathan's girlfriend away from him, and get her to go down to Australia.
Really.
Yep,
Have you ever seen a dog chase a car?
yep.
What does the dog do with the car when it gets it? He doesn't know what to do with it, does
That's right. That's right.
he? That's what Tim's like when he's chasing chicks.
Oh,
So when he's dreaming at night, he's just thinking, well, when I catch her, when I catch her, when I catch her, but he doesn't get to the point where he has to do something with her.
Yeah, that's right, mate. From 6 a.m. Coffee next door. The fuck?
what time is it there?
Why have they closed this? Here, it's 7:20.
Oh, okay, pretty early.
Doesn't look like they're open, does
Yeah.
it?
No. What the fuck's going on there?
And you drove all that way just to go there.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter.
That makes you feel special, doesn't it?
Well, now you can go
I've
down to
always been special, mate.
go to a nice
Hey,
sit
there
down
he is.
restaurant and get some coffee.
I want to know what I'm
Some what,
missing.
sorry?
Why y'all early?
Captain Joe. Well, this is a test run for daylight savings time.
Okay.
No, I was gonna say, Matt, now you can just go down to a nice sit down restaurant and get some coffee.
Matt's on his motorbike, and he drove about eight miles away to go to the place where he likes to go get his coffee and breakfast, and they're not open until 9 o'clock.
Wow.
Well, they're always open early on a weekend. Weird.
Go around to the back of the place and knock on the door and say, "Hey, what the hell's going on?"
Don't you know who I am?
You should have just made it at home.
Oh, we can see a live arrest.
Body cam. I'm a sovereign citizen. See ya.
I'm just traveling and I want my coffee.
I'm gonna try and find another one. Hello.
Well, ask that person where the coffee shop
Thank
is.
you.
You should have just asked her where the nearest
Ooh.
coffee shop was.
Well, she would have gone right behind you.
Yeah.
Could have asked her to get a
Said, "No,
cup of
it's not."
coffee. Would have been the smart way.
Yeah, I'll wait here. I'm on a live stream. I'll wait here. Go get me something. Where's there another bunch of shops?
Is that the secret over there? Is that most coffee shops are in shopping centers? They're not just out on the corner someplace.
Yeah, generally not just out. Well, yeah, there are a couple of shops like that, but mainly they're in a complex like that with, like maybe a dozen other businesses.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I might go into. Wonder if that'll work.
How far are you from the like city center?
About 20 miles.
Yeah.
About that. At the
You
moment.
should have just made one at home.
What's that, Laura?
But he should have just
But then
made.
I wouldn't have had a nice ride.
Hey, Uncle Bill's in the channel. Say hello to Matt.
Hey, I know it's what.
Oh,
Hey, Matt,
Bill,
Oh, now
what's going on, Bill?
what's up with you?
He's driving all over Australia looking for an open coffee shop.
Thanks, buddy.
yeah, and now his box on Zoom looks like his drone footage. It's all blown out from the sun.
Well, I thought I'd come in and say hello to him. How does operation go or whatever, whatever caused him to leave.
It went fantastic. Thanks, Bill.
You went right for the joke. He knew exactly what I meant. That's pretty funny.
so is he wearing a dress or pants?
Oh, that's pretty good.
Well, I can't even call it freeballing anymore because they're gone. What do I call it?
I don't know. Sliming?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Every time I'm eating, every time. Never fails. Every time I take a bite.
Well, But you're having beans and toast. I mean, slime sheet is on the agenda. What are you talking about?
gonna have to happen.
Is that
Gonna
the other
have to
part
happen,
of your
isn't it?
sandwich you got yesterday?
That's not beans and toast. That's O'Reilly's double stack melt. It's slimy.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, I thought it was.
It's got cheese hanging all
I'm
over.
sorry. I didn't realize it was you. I'm sorry. Just thought it was David. I apologize. I would have guessed
David, I'd
crayfish.
understand.
I would have guessed crayfish. Crawfish. I don't know. I gotta say it. Gotta say it the right way.
David
Okay.
and Tim, I'd understand.
I'm going home early today.
Oh, that's unusual for you on a Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, well, John was here and I said, "Hey, I'll give you $10 so I can go home. Cut out a little early." Said, yeah, go. I gave him $10, and then he went up to my register and took care of this reservation. These people, I tipped him $37. I never get tipped. Yeah, that's what happens when you're nice to people. So clearly, I never
get tips.
Not me. I tell them not to. I'm not. That they have to tip me. What the hell? I'm here to. It's my job. I'm salaried. I gotta watch out now. This woman parked here with her. Looks like
That's low.
Yeah, it's a Can-Am right there. All right. I don't know why she did it. She backed it into the spot and then she pulled it all the way to the front of the spot just to make it a little more difficult to pull out. There you go. There we are.
I had a girl who used to make it difficult to pull out.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Well, that was half your fault because for being such a big guy.
She was a runner, mate.
funny?
She was a runner. And she had
You-
strong
you know-
legs,
you know-
mate. Fuck no.
You know what's funny is fate, and sometimes you just wonder if things are meant to happen, not to happen. This morning, right? I left the house I'm driving to work. I'm already a couple miles from the house on US 1 here, and realized that I forgot my vape. Now this is going home early is relative term, because really it's a 10-hour day usually. So this isn't exactly what you might call early for normal person. But in any case, I'm like, well, I'm going to be a little late if I turn around and get it. Can I go the whole day? Screw it. I got all my work caught up. I'll go. I turn around. So I pulled into the turnaround lane. So at this point, US 1 is 3 lanes. At this part, it's kind of 4 because I'm in the turnaround lane, right? As soon as I stop at the light, and there's a car. I know this is difficult to explain, but there's a car in the lane I was in, which was the leftmost normal lane. Okay,
Right.
a little soul, and like typical dummy, pulled a little forward, into the crosswalk. No, I don't do that. I pull up short of the crosswalk. It's just a habit. Well, it's a good thing because a car all of a sudden here almost hits the Kia and cuts in front of me. If I had been pulled up to the, as far as that other Kia was, there would have
Wow.
been nowhere to go.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
it's a pretty fancy maneuver considering how fast he was still going. He must have been 15 feet away when he decided to hit the brakes, and he was moving, and he cut in between my right corner there and the left corner of that Kia and fit, and was going so fast that he still never got his car started to stop. He was halfway into the intersection.
Wow.
Now, if I had parked,
Holy.
if I had not decided to turn around and get in that lane, I would have been parked behind that person, and that car would have been in my ass.
Wow.
How about that?
That's just
interesting,
luck,
eh?
isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been all right. I'm driving an F-150 with a trailer hitch on the back, and he was in some Nissan Altima or something like that. He would have been having a bad day. Now, and I would have been getting a new truck, but I would have been fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, or
Yeah.
maybe at least.
Yeah.
Bill, the question I have, because Matt probably didn't see it, but the other day, Matt, Bill was on the channel and he went and he walked out of where he works, and he has a vape shop right next door. So why were you worried
Yeah.
about not having your vape? You should have an extra one next door for when you do that.
What do you? They don't rent them.
They don't rent them.
This thing when you buy
And
this thing is
he doesn't get tips, so
like
he can't
$8.
afford one.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is just this part here is 40, 50,
Morning,
60
all.
bucks, depends, sometimes more. And then this is another 30 bucks. So I wasn't doing that for 20, 25, so somewhere between 65 and $85 that would have cost.
Okay.
So yeah, and I've got spares. I don't need another spare. So
Hello, Dominic.
I just don't have it with me.
Hello,
Dominic,
Michael,
Justin, Bill, Matt, David, Joe, Laura.
How you doing?
Morning, all.
But isn't that funny? How
Laura?
you make a little decision like that, and literally moments later, that guy would have been parked up my ass. Which I don't even understand. I don't even understand why he took the maneuver he did, because the two lanes to the right of that woman were empty.
Well, that just shows you lived a good life.
No, it's
Yeah.
hashtag smoking saved another life.
Exactly.
vaping.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah,
There we go.
what a dick.
Yeah, you never know what
Lot of
happens when you
dicks.
turn around. Sometimes it is fake. I turned around and saw my wife the first time I saw her, and then 4 years later we had 3 kids.
Yeah, in that case, you smoke afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on my way to work, I'm on my way to work, right? The last half mile, there's this little car so far up my tailpipe. I'm in the right lane. I told you, it's 3 lanes, right? I'm in the right lane because I'm going to get off soon and go into my parking lot. And this guy was so far up my tailpipe, this little car, that I could see the hood of his car over my tailgate. That's how close he was. I've never had a guy tailgate me that close. And I was doing 40 in the 35 in the right lane. So he's just a dick. Like
What?
either go around Whatever.
Hey,
So I
buddy.
brake checked them. I brake checked them. So that's the second time someone almost hit me. Ugh.
All right.
It's like, I don't know. Today's the day people want to run into the ass end of my truck.
Hmm.
You're right.
Yeah, it's probably best to go home and just park it for the day.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that'd be a good idea, I
And,
reckon.
and order
Yeah,
out if you're hungry.
Yeah. Well, no, hey, I'm going home and I'm off tomorrow and I'm not going up to St. Cloud. So I'll be home all day. And, yeah. Although I was thinking about changing my oil, which means I'd have to go out and buy some. Well, we'll see. We'll see.
You still haven't found a coffee shop yet, Matt?
No.
That doesn't look like an area that would have coffee shops.
It actually does.
Hmm.
Really? I mean, it looks like a nice
Man, I'm
neighborhood.
get-
Is there like kids standing on street corners selling coffee, like a lemonade stand?
Yes, mate. That's what they do.
Yeah.
I'm here too late. This is bullshit. There's people everywhere. Oh, I'm not flying a drone, so it don't matter.
Oh, yeah,
Must be
a lot of
some
people.
following.
Fucking hell. I'll see if this coffee shop's open.
If not, you're going to give up on it, huh?
No, there's one more.
No. We don't give up on coffee.
He's making the rounds.
And coffee won't
I
give
mean-
up on you.
Nope. I mean, if I can't find one, don't matter. I'll just go home and make one. Hey, Laura.
How many kilometers have you driven so far to try and find a coffee shop open?
12, 30, 14 Ks.
14 kilometers.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Yeah.
I'd have made it at
No,
home.
that's not much.
Yep. Joe said he'd have made it at the house.
Well, he did. He had a cup of coffee to keep himself awake to go look for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to,
That's
you
the
got
way
to be
you
in the
do
right
it,
frame. You got to be in the right frame of mind to go get the coffee.
So he had a
Oh,
warm up at
no.
home. Yeah.
The thing is Matt's going to get the high-end hoity-toity coffee.
Hoity toity coffee.
Yeah, the high-end
Don't worry,
posh,
Justin.
that poshy shit.
Yeah,
Now
don't worry,
we're
Justin. I
starting
can
to
do
look-
that at my house.
It was one of
Hey,
those
this
very
is a cool water
expensive
park.
coffee machines.
Oh, you have,
That should be-
I
yeah.
might jump under there.
That should be a brand name, Hoity Toity.
Hoity-toity.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
that should be
gonna start a coffee. I'm gonna start a coffee roaster called Hoity Toity. Then I'll write that in my
Yeah.
notes.
Hoity-toity coffee.
Hoity-toity.
I think
You cannot.
I think there's some porta johns over here that call it hoity toity.
Hoity Toity toilets.
Yeah.
Well, I'm finished eating. Y'all can
And
talk.
you-
Okay.
There's a stipulation when you walk into that shop, though, Don. That when you drink the coffee, your little finger can come nowhere near that cup.
Oh yeah, you
you've
gotta
gotta
make
drink
sure
it
you,
like that.
Yep.
exactly, you gotta have the little
Yeah.
kickstand pinky out.
Yeah, kickstand.
Kickstand, thank
Well,
you.
that coffee shop was closed. Ah, jeez.
I know they
I'm gonna have
close
to go
early
home
here.
and
You have a lot of
that's-
closed coffee shops.
8
Is there
a.m.
some kind of problem in Australia?
on.
Well,
And,
Matt, didn't you say it's like 9 o'clock and they're not open yet?
It's 8 a.m. there.
they usually open fairly early, eh?
Yeah,
I
we-
would say so. Coffee, right? 8 a.m. You think that'd be a busy time. But then again,
Well,
no,
it's usually- yeah.
during the
It's
week when
usually
people are,
it's usually 7 a.m. to 3
Well,
a.m.
the thing of it is, I don't know, Bill, what time hoity toities drink their coffee. So
You hear
Matt-
that? Matt Dominic's, you
tea
Dominic's
time,
right.
my friend, tea time.
hear that Matt
I'm gonna
Dominic's
say-
rubbing it in how his coffee shops stay open till 3.
yeah,
Yeah,
Some
right.
of them don't open on Sundays though. But the hoity-toity ones open 7 a.m. and they have all these, interesting
accoutrements.
milk additions,
Yeah.
And they have the smashed avocado as well. So you've got to get one of those for breakfast and a nice soy latte.
Well, I figured
Oh,
that's
so-
what Matt said. He was going to get coffee and breakfast, so he was going to get some kind of upper class breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like a Dunkin' Donuts?
It's going to be smashed avocado on toast.
Dunkin' Donuts is fancy enough for me.
Mattson, you gonna use your gold membership to the YouTube club building?
Yeah, gold,
Just like
the
the,
YouTube. Yeah, the YouTube gold 10%
Gold
discount.
class. Yeah. Yeah. Check me out. It's like the Qantas Lounge before you go on.
Oh, the Chick-fil-A is open.
Nice.
Oh, my God, mud on. Look at the line. I'm not going.
The line's always
brand
long.
new
It's a
Chick-fil-A.
brand new Chick-fil-A.
Just opened. Yeah, it wasn't open a couple of days. It must have just opened today. It's huge.
There.
It's the biggest one I've ever seen, actually. Pretty cool. And I can't go tomorrow because they're not open on Sunday.
Oh no.
Sons of bitches.
No, it's a very religious company. They're not open on Sunday.
Oh no.
Oh, the New York's trying to force them to be open on Sundays at their rest areas because I guess some of the rest areas have Chick-fil-A's in them. And they say they have to be open every day to accommodate the public at the rest areas. So I'm wondering if that's going to go through or not. It's in New York.
Well, you know how you solve that problem? You put vending machines there.
Yep.
You're right.
That serve hot sandwiches and shit.
Yep.
Sure, they got those. They
Yeah.
got those.
We've got a pizza vending machine here.
I've seen those. They're very rare, but you do run across those every
We've
once in a
got
while.
one. That's it. So it is rare.
You got to watch out.
That's a
Chick-fil-A
different-
decides to pull out of those rest stops. People will be very upset. They've got such a following.
They wouldn't pull
Oh.
out though, would they? Because, I mean, it's
I don't know.
big
They've-
business for them. They wouldn't be pulling out of it.
I don't know.
they're
They seem to make a lot of money no matter where they go. To be honest with you.
and they're pretty strict on their religious policies. I mean,
That's why I got 3 kids.
like they lose hundreds of millions a year.
Because of
being by
Chick-fil-A.
The thing
'Cause I
is,
didn't pull
though,
out.
is Chick-fil-A loses probably hundreds of millions a year by not being open on Sunday. But
And
they
they do it
choose
anyway.
to. But it also creates this hype around them too, where Friday evenings and afternoons and
Yeah, every
especially
other
on
day of the week,
Saturdays, people are always there trying to get the last bit before Sunday.
But
So-
Joe, you've got 3 kids because of Chick-fil-A. What? Hey, what do you want to
Yeah,
do? Oh, I'm hungry for a chicken sandwich. Oh, Chick-fil-A's closed. Well, we've got nothing else to do. And
Yep.
you end up making babies instead. I get it.
Yeah, and you don't pull out.
It's just like In-N-Out is also owned by a very religious family. Like if you look on all their packaging.
Really? Then
that
why
they-
why does your company have such a pornographic name?
I
That was
don't
my
know.
other girlfriend. In
But
and
if
out.
you look on the bottom of like their cups and their fry containers and all that, there's always Bible verses on them. I remember that growing up, eating that In-N-Out tons of times.
In and out and in.
What sort of
and
food do
out.
they serve?
They're known for their
Play on.
hamburgers.
Hot and juicy.
What, sorry?
Chick-fil-A's known for their chicken sandwiches.
That sounds delicious.
In-N-Out's known for their burgers.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
get the
Right.
Chick-fil-A
And,
Deluxe. Oh, Lord, it's good.
We had a
Mama's
pop-up-
got a
we had a
sweet
one-day
spot
pop-up here.
that he never sleeps at night.
We've got 5 guys and had a 1-day in and out pop-up shop.
I'm driving here. Oh God.
No,
So
the
I
three.
did something.
Oh,
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I said I did something today I have
Whoa.
never done in my life.
Yeah,
I went to
mate.
fly my Avata, and when I went to start it up, I had no SD card in it. I said,
Oh,
you have got to be kidding me. I took the one out
Well,
the
you got that-
goggles and stuck it in.
you got that 8 megs of RAM in there or whatever you could use. Or-
Well, what
how
it
many-
is,
how
I
much-
wound up just, I didn't, only flew a little 2-minute flight.
Does it have
But it
internal,
was-
does it have internal memory like the other ones?
There's a little bit. But I just went
It's
ahead
like
and
eight-
pulled the card out the goggles and stuck it in. I did it, I think it's about a 3 minutes, 40-second flight.
Yeah,
I was
right.
out at Bogfalaya Park. There were so many people out there, and I was going in between all the trees and everything, and I was staying kind of low. And every time I get around something, I see more people. So I just made a loop around, scoped it out real good, found places out there I didn't even have a clue in the back part of it, that all kind of gaps. FPV guys, they have a fit. So I'm going back when there's no people there, and usually that's during the week. But I got a little 2-minute flight, and they're doing something to the land because it's usually a lot of grass. It's all white with sand right now, where they're just filling it all in. So it's going to look, it's a dreary day, a sandy floor, on the ground, and all of that. So it's going to be a dreary flight, but it'll be all right.
Did you go flying with Johnny?
Yeah, we did that Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just-
Johnny did his first flips in acro with the Avata. Oh, that was hilarious. He's up about 120 feet, does a flip, and then he's down around 60 feet by the trees. I'm saying, go back up, go back up. He kept making the flips and going about 60 feet down with the flips. And I said, get back up, with your trees again.
Now-
Okay, I'm getting up, I'm getting up.
Can you guys
It was-
can you connect both your goggles to the one drone so you can watch
We
it fly?
could. I watched them with my eyes. Then I put the goggles on, his goggles, to see the flight, and I gave him back and said, that's why I'm not doing it. It makes me dizzy. I can fly the Avata, but I'm not going to do the flips.
Hey, you don't
I'm-
do flips. Yep.
Nobody's going to peer pressure me into it.
Yeah, that's what he said about 3D printing.
Yeah.
Push over.
He's a pushover.
There you go. The
Yeah,
duck.
go ahead.
It's
Flip me off
been
with your
2
3D.
days.
Yeah, flip
It's
me
been
off
2
with your,
days since I've had to do this.
yeah, flip me off with your 3D printed duck.
Do the duck.
Yeah.
It's been 2 days.
You drop 60 feet in a flip. Is it officially a flop?
Yeah, no, it was pretty
Oh,
cool.
what have we got going on here?
Oh, okay.
Fucking too many people. Fuck this.
Yeah.
To this
People
day,
suck.
You
is
still
why I
haven't
come
found.
really
You
early.
still haven't found a coffee shop yet.
Yeah, there was a couple back there but I like to get them when they're first open because there's no one there, right? Then I could just chuck me scooter somewhere, whatever, blah blah blah. There's
Okay.
no hassles. And because this thing takes up a bit of room, eh? So I drove through a couple of coffee shops when I went down that mall, but they were chockers, man. There was people everywhere. I couldn't be bothered.
Now, do you
Yeah.
have a cable on there, like where you can lock it against something if you need to?
Wouldn't do it anyway. It's covered under my house insurance. So anything happens to this while I'm out on it, it's covered.
Oh, sweet. So I can just come steal it from you and you get a new one.
Yeah.
Justin's plotting.
Yeah.
You don't give a
There
shit,
goes the
obviously.
rating.
He's like, don't worry about it. My insurance has got it.
Well, the sad part about it is, Matt, is Justin's going to spread the word all over Australia. Look for your bike because it's insured.
You know what? I would
Yeah.
do it, but I couldn't be bothered walking home.
Good point.
Yeah. So, oh, what have we got here? It's unusual to have a hot chick at this early in the morning.
Yeah. And a Sunday morning.
You live in the wrong
Monday
place.
too.
Yeah, they should be at church.
We'll start hanging out the front of the church.
Well, if it's a
That's not
Sunday morning, it
nice.
might be the bad chicks.
They
Yeah,
still get
just get
from the night before.
They got the walk of shame going on.
Yeah.
Ooh, fucker, look at this. Jesus. Oh,
Okay.
oh, pull up. There we go.
when my daughter turned 21, she went out drinking with her cousin. And I told her, I said, don't go do it. I'm telling you, because if you get drunk and get crazy, she's gonna video it. And they sent me the picture of her laying on the floor by the toilet. I still have it too.
Yeah, that's not good, is it? Geez, we've all done that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Shit. That's the
Yeah,
worst
it's
feeling ever.
crazy.
Really is. That is the worst. There's nothing worse than going to bed and their room spinning around.
Yeah,
I hate that.
that's why I stopped
I
drinking.
hate that. That's
My
why I
sister
only
used
get
to-
drunk 6 days a week.
Yeah.
My sister was a bartender, and we used to go drink at the bar. And one day she got even with me. She was giving me tequila sunrises with 151,
Oh,
but
yeah.
but instead of putting the amount of additives in it, she put the 151 in it, and then kind of just splashed it. And
Yeah.
I'm not talking about a regular size glass. It was like a 16-ounce glass. After about the third one, I went in the bathroom, and they had to clean the ceiling. Figure that one out. Projectile. So I got even back at her. And you know the funny part about it? I drove home.
Jesus.
That was when you did. You know, it didn't matter. Just got in your car and drove home.
Yeah.
I'm lucky I'm alive.
I've driven once when I was drunk. And there's no justification for what I did, but I had a shitload of back streets and shit back home from the pub. So that's what I did. And at that day, and I've never done it since. And that day I remember getting out of the car, so I'm never going to do that again. That was, just wasn't there, mate, you know, not with it. And I haven't. Just the other fuckers,
What you want to eat there?
I'm going to go this way.
Well, I was sweating it just now.
Oh.
I did an update on my editing software. And
Yeah.
when I hit it, it said it was removing my other one.
Uh-oh.
And I said, oh, just go on, just go on. And it popped back up with the new version, and all my stuff's still there. Thank you, Lord. I'm
Has
glad it
Bill
didn't
gone, has
change
he?
that.
No, he's still there.
He's still there.
Oh, okay.
He's not talking. He's in his garage.
He's
It looks like the
going
garage.
into his kitchen.
Oh, okay. It looked like a garage to me.
Don't tell him that. That's the kitchen.
I was saying that too.
No, that is his garage.
No, I don't
It
think
is.
so.
Yeah.
There's a
No,
refrigerator. There's a refrigerator over there.
Yeah, and he
Yeah,
has one-
everybody's got
yeah,
a
he's got one in his
everybody's
house.
got a refrigerator in their garage.
Not a garage, it's a garage.
Here we go. Router.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
garage.
Rouse and Ruther. Here we
Rotor.
go. We're back.
Rotor.
We're back.
Router. But anyway,
Rotor.
it's a garage.
That's only in,
And-
that's Scotland though, mate. That's nowhere near where you should be. That'd be a router.
There you go. Matt's got
Jeez,
it.
that's a nice house.
No, if it's Scotland, it's that fucking internet bastard thing that keeps fucking around.
That sounds right.
Where are we?
That's lost.
I love this house, man. That's crazy.
Oh, no.
See, can you see the patterns on the lawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the MCG.
Play chess. You could play chess on that.
Yeah.
I had a friend that used to do that. He was my brother's best friend. He was so particular about his lawn that he put patterns on it, checkerboards on it.
Yeah, that's what he just did there.
Bill, are you in the
Crazy.
garage or garage?
I
I
think
don't
you
think
can
you
hear
can hear us.
Didn't hear you.
garage.
You bugger.
Mm.
Say garage, wouldn't he?
Hey, Bill,
Yeah,
are you in the garage or are you in the kitchen?
in the garage.
Told ya.
Yeah.
Hey, garage.
Right. Can I just say, I was right. He's in the garage.
You keep the motorcycle
He's
in
the
the
garage.
kitchen. Not usually.
Told you it was the garage.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
no, I was
Americans
gonna
in the
spray
Poms
some
don't know how
water
to
on the
speak
concrete.
English.
That's a good thing to do is to keep it wet so it hardens a little better and doesn't crack. But these
You just
guys,
said we don't have to speak English.
I think they accidentally stole my
No.
nozzle.
No.
You got no idea, David.
I was looking to see if I had another one, which I can't find.
So you said you Americans and Poms can't speak English. Was that Matt?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
right.
that was Matt.
The Australians perfected it.
Yes. We speak proper English.
Matt, when you get home, check your
Right.
messages.
Righto.
It's your messages.
You haven't read my
Uh,
message since the 21st of February.
What year?
Matt, you lucky bugger.
Why, mate?
You've not read all them messages.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. It'll
probably
only
piling
be,
up
it'll only
right
be
now.
links to her shorts videos, something like
There's,
that.
there's actually a full video there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Well, what makes you think I can't handle watching 9 seconds of you, let alone a whole video? Fucking hell.
It's not of me.
What have you? What? Oh, that's good. I'll watch it then. What's it? Is it some drone stuff or
Hey.
Drone video.
Wow.
Right? Who was flying?
Me.
No, you weren't.
No,
It was a
but seriously.
fucking drone.
Well, you weren't.
It was a drone
Probably
flyer,
got the
not
fly.
Laura. Feedback.
Follow me doesn't count.
Mini T doesn't have follow me.
It does if you use lit.
Hmm.
I couldn't work out that the
Yeah.
dried off sound or Matt just went quiet.
He went quiet.
Yeah, I was just thinking, did we all lose sound or did did he just
Well,
lose?
It's very quiet.
Yes,
Sounded
it's
like-
very, very.
I thought I'd actually dropped the internet.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I think we're intently watching here.
I'm waiting for him to fall off.
That every
So-
week,
so-
Laura. Why do you wish? I'm so nice to you. Why do you wish me harm every week?
Yeah.
Let me know when you are nice to me.
I just did. You hear me say that I wanted to check out that video of yours. I really love it. I see it.
Yeah.
It's videos I love. I'll tell you what, my channel's died in the arse since I stopped posting shit. Oh my god.
I know, give us chance.
Really. But that 300,000 one, that's still going.
Oh, great.
Damn. Crazy.
Hmm.
Yeah. So my son thinks because that week he took off that he got punished. He got moved from his regular night shift to 12 noon to 12 midnight until further notice. So he can't stand that shift, right? Yesterday about 2:30 in the day, they get a call of a rolling domestic violence.
Hmm.
A person is beating some woman in a car while they're driving, right? And there's two people behind are calling it in, giving them descriptions, everything. So they go over and meet with the two people because the car is gone, you know. But they got description, they got license plate, got stickers on the car, description of the guy, everything.
Mhm.
So when they run the name, he lives in Madisonville, which is right next door to Mandeville and Covington. So they get up there and so they got to check it out. And when they run him, he's got a domestic charge on him already, right? So when they run him, they call Madisonville, and he's talking to Madisonville. I was listening to the body cam and everything because everything's on body cam. And he asked the officer, Madisonville 8 that's sitting there. And he says, yeah, I'm actually by the guy's house. He said, I'm eating by the guy's next door. And it's like a little restaurant area and there's a bunch of houses. So he says, oh yeah, he's just pulled in. He's at the house. They said, well, look at the driver's side, the passenger side window. Is it broken out? And they said, yeah, it's broken out. And he said, well, do me a favor, just maintain. We're coming over. So Justin and another officer went over there. And this is in the middle of the day now. Knocks on the door. And the 13-year-old daughter comes up to the door and she says, is your dad home? Like this. And she says, why you need him? Like that. And she says, we need to talk to him about something that happened a little while ago. Like this. She walks to the back, comes back up and says, he's not home. And Justin says to her, and he says, well, I'm coming in because you told me you think he is. Like that. She goes, well, do you have a warrant? Like that. And he goes, darling, let me explain something to you. You gave me probable cause. The vehicle's there, that gives me probable cause. And went through all of this. And he says, and he calls in and he told the sergeant, he says, I got the PC and going in. He said, go. So him and his partner start to walk in. The girl bolts to the back and hollering, Dad, police are coming in. Like this. And now he's a military veteran and he's supposed to be, he's got weapons and everything. It's all in history. They go in there. The guy rolls over in his bed. The girl's on the other side of the bed. Justin and his partner hollering, show me your hands with their guns out and everything. The guy's hollering, man, I got nothing. What are you talking about? I'm just laying here like this. So they wound up bringing him out, cuffing him, and he got another domestic charge. And they can't charge him with a felony because the other one hasn't been convicted yet. So they're both misdemeanors. And then he turned around and he chewed the 13-year-old. He said, let me explain something to you. When a police officer tells you he's coming in and he got probable cause, you don't go in the back and do that because now you're interfering with it. How would you like to go to Florida State Detention? And he went off on that girl. You know, it's like, so he's back. he's all right.
What a job.
Yeah, he sits in the house. He'll come stand up here with his uniform on when he comes home and practices pulling his gun. He's quick. I'll put it that way.
Yep, practice.
Very quick.
Funny.
I can't outdraw him.
We'll be on bed soon.
Where did Justin go? Oh, there he is. Okay. He's just a black screen.
Best
We're
thing.
going for a pedicure or something.
Okay. So this was a cheery, gloomy flight. Now I gotta
Morning.
figure out what music. Dark and dreamy.
Alright.
Trying to beat something off.
My God, what a nice day.
Yep. What's the temperature there?
Go for it. Oh, I don't know at the moment. It's fairly warm still, eh?
Yeah.
Feels like probably 29, something like that. 28.
Yeah, we're about this. Yeah. We had 27 overnight after having 38 yesterday. We've got another one coming. Another incoming.
Another hot one. Haven't you got aircon in your joint, mate?
No, I don't.
Shit, dude.
One of these days I'll upgrade that.
It's your place, is it, or renting?
No, it's my place, yeah. I just haven't got around to it. We used to have air conditioning.
dude.
And then, yeah.
Dude, it's only like $700 and you get a nice little unit just for your bedroom or some shit, you
Yeah.
know? The best thing I ever did, I got two in my place, but the best thing I did was put one in my bedroom. that just because I used to sleep in the lounge and shit in summer because it was too freaking humid, you know.
Mm.
So I bought a Kelvinator and split system, you know, up on the wall.
Oh yeah, I know the ones you mean, yeah.
Brilliant, mate, brilliant. And I'll tell you what, just made so much difference
Mm.
when for sleeping, man. Wouldn't do without it. If it crapped its pants tomorrow, I'd have one in the next day.
Mm.
And especially the Harvey Normans, you can pay it off over 3 years.
Oh, great. Might look into it then.
Yeah, do that, but
Yep.
don't get one of their installers
Mm.
because they'll rip you off.
Oh, definitely.
They'll say,
Definitely.
"Oh, fitted for $100," and then when they're there, they go, "Oh no, you need this, you need that," and it end up cost you $400 or $500.
Yeah, been there, done that before. Yeah, you learn the
Yeah,
hard way.
no, yeah, that's it. So I didn't end up using their installer because I thought, hang on a minute, because I rang another bloke and he said, "Oh no, it's got the stand and all that's supplied," and everything wasn't supplied with the one that was being fitted from the Harvey Norman people. So
Yeah, it's
just ring
it's
it.
a typical. Yeah, it's a typical. Yeah, no. Especially when you go into those places, they go and they say,
Oh,
"Yeah,
TJ.
everything's good."
Yeah,
It's interesting, Mark.
it's
I'll have
shitting
to
you.
keep an eye on that, Mark.
DJ.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Harvey Norman, brother. Harvey Norman.
Yay.
Or even the Good Guys or anything like that. They'll do those interest-free things, mate. So easy.
Yeah.
DJ.
Jeez. Max.
Do that with everything, Dom. That big
Yeah.
ass TV I've got in my room. 18 months took me to pay that off. I just pay them a couple of $100 a month, you know.
Mm.
And then I walked into Harvey Norman when the washing machine shit itself. I said, "I want another one. What do you got?" And I got that Fisher and Paykel thing. And he goes, "Oh, all the decision you have to make now is whether you're going to spend $1,300 on a washing machine today." And I said, "Yeah, I'll do that." Because it wasn't coming out of my pocket straight up, you know, and it's all interest free and all that sort of shit. It costs you a little bit extra because you're paying a monthly fee, I guess.
Yeah.
But the quicker you pay it off, the better.
No, I
And
found this
still,
great.
even if you did go full term.
Yeah, there's a great second-hand fridge and washing machine place just around the corner from me, and they're sort of like what do you call them? Store demos.
Yeah.
I've had two in this. Been going there for about 15 years, and I reckon I've gone through two washing machines and a dishwasher. The dishwasher there before lasted about 20 years. The washing machine lasted 14, and we got a new one about 2 years ago. It was a shop demo.
Yeah, 14 years is a good run.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's all right. If you got the cash straight up, you can do that. No worries.
It was like
easy.
A third of the price. And you walk in there with cash, and they love cash.
Yeah, that's right. Oh.
Okay. 1 second.
Did you end up finding a spot yet, or what?
No,
What?
I'm going home to make one.
No, he didn't find a spot.
Should you just stayed at home in the first place?
I've got to wait too.
Boom! She was
but I've
waiting.
had a nice Sunday morning ride.
Yeah.
See?
She's like a
Beautiful.
snake. She was sitting there waiting.
Waiting to strike.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Okay.
DJ says, Laura.
TJ.
DJ, get on. I need to go to lab.
So does he. He doesn't do it often enough.
Who, TJ? Yeah, he's kind of a quiet
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah,
He is.
definitely.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one, eh? Cheers, mate.
Mm.
Morning.
Now, where are you headed now, Matt? Just for a ride, or are you headed
brother.
home?
No, this is on my way home now. Yeah.
Okay.
They gave up on the coffee.
This is.
Well,
This is
you
the park
learned
I come
one
down
thing
to when I'm-
today. Don't figure on going and getting coffee on Sunday morning.
No. Getting coffee on a Sunday is fine, but I have to be earlier. I could have stopped at a couple of places, but they were packed out.
Oh, they were. Okay.
This is why I miss working Sunday to Thursday, because I'd go out on a Friday and there's no one anywhere because they're all working.
Right.
But on a weekend,
Hello,
everyone's got
Rod.
the same idea I have.
Hmm.
What's up,
Oh,
Rod?
Saturdays and Sundays are notorious for that here.
Shocking.
You got on my on the street that I'm on, there's about 15 coffee shops.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and you've got to get there early, otherwise you can't get a seat.
I just get a takeaway.
Take your own seat.
I just get a
Yeah,
takeaway
I'll
and
bring-
train back in the city.
Far from the city are you? Like that park that we flew at.
From there,
Yeah.
probably 3
How
or
far
4
is it to that bush?
Yeah.
It's just down the road, around the corner.
Yeah, just down the road. Yeah. No, it's about,
Nice.
if you take a tram, it's about 20 minutes, but by car, it's probably 30.
Minutes
So it's
by
just
tram,
next. So
eh?
it's just next door then.
Yeah. Never take a car into
Yeah.
the city. It's an absolute nightmare, especially
Because
going out.
Mars took about 40 minutes to get there, didn't he?
Yeah, because he's twice the distance.
Yeah, wow.
Same direction. If I was going from my brother's work to home to Mars, it's probably twice the distance.
Is it hard to find parking in the city?
Shit, yeah. Especially there's no free parking. The car parks are overpriced, and it's just a thing. If you can try not to do it, then it's easily done.
Well, I would say you're better off take the tram like you do then, right?
No.
Yeah, I do.
If you want free parking, you just take a giant size print out of a Monopoly board, put it down where you want to park, and park in the corner of it.
Yeah, in the free corner. Yeah, TJ.
What's that? What's happening?
Hey!
What's happening?
DJ.
What's up,
No,
man?
it's just a
How's
lot
it been?
easier to do
I
it that way.
haven't seen you in a while. How's things?
Pretty good, mate. Pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're riding your
yeah.
you riding your e-bike there, or what are you riding on?
Carbo Wolf King GT,
Oh, nice.
which is it's a scooter.
It'll go 60 miles an hour.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well. Crazy.
How'd your flying go, Tej, with
Uh,
Maddie?
It was pretty fun. Like, we went to a couple of new spots that we found, so it was pretty cool. We went to this preserve. We
Yeah.
went to a preserve but like we rolled by and it was like, is that somebody's house? And like we rolled in and nobody was there. Like there weren't any cars in the driveway or whatever. And it was somebody's house. I think.
So you rolled up into somebody's house while they were at church and you went
No,
flying?
no. But the sign read it was at the sign said like something preserve. It was an actual
Well,
preserve.
no, maybe what the sign said, you misread it. It said reserved.
No,
It was-
it actually did say preserve. I actually did say preserve.
That was probably the model. That's why nothing was there. It was probably the model home for the neighborhood.
We pulled in, and then this guy pulls in, and Maddie went to go talk to him, and he was like, "Hey, is it okay? Are we okay right here? We're just flying drones." Like, yeah. I come here all the time. Like, I've had like multiple parties here. I was like, "Oh, okay." So, and like people were coming in, bringing their dogs and stuff, and so we were just kind of hanging out there flying. And
Did Maddie make you wear a leash?
no.
Oh, okay.
No, but the place that we flew at was pretty cool. It was this big, huge backyard, and there was this big, long, like a place that you could park a camper or something like that. It was pretty awesome there.
Lots of trees to fly around.
Yeah, most definitely.
It's always more fun to have things to fly around.
Yeah.
You guys are pretty ballsy walking up on some property. And
Yeah,
doing
walking
that.
up on somebody's house. Yeah.
So
It-
where else
Florida.
did you fly? You said you
it
flew a
was-
couple
it
of
was really-
places.
It was really windy today too.
That's why I didn't come down because I knew it
Windy,
was
huh?
going to be windy. I didn't want to drive 3.5 hours and then, fight the wind for.
Yeah. And then see where else did we go? Went there and then
Either one of the ballparks.
yeah, I went to this one ballpark that we found, and then we started getting tired because the sun was just beats you up when you're out there and flying and stuff. So I was getting tired, and we were gonna stop at this racetrack that was like the gas station racetrack that was near.
Yeah, right around his house.
Yeah, we were gonna,
Yeah.
but we decided not to because both of us were tired and whatnot.
Hey, Joe. I did something just for Johnny today.
Yeah, what you?
Yeah, let me share. Because he was
I'm not
doing
gonna tell you what I did.
Joe,
he was doing the rolls, so I had flips in the
Well,
mind.
Jody.
But
Jody.
this takeoff, this was probably my best takeoff of the day. Whee!
Oh, nice. That's cool.
A power loop takeoff. Yep.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's the way.
Well, I'll make sure when Johnny does that, I'm gonna go wait at the other side.
But I was doing rolls, split S's.
I'll bring my old Kevlar helmet with me.
Yeah, you might need it. The Avada is kind of heavy.
Mm.
I like this spot.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool spot. Oh yeah.
It's the St.
Shoot,
John's Fairgrounds, up by Ken Place it here. It's close to St. Augustine,
Oh, okay.
but the fairgrounds is kind of always open, and it's a frisbee golf course too. So that's partially why
nice.
it's
Oh, nice.
open all the time. But I had to fly around people a good chunk of the day because there were a bunch of people there.
Shoot,
But I
we
was
did the
kinda
same thing
dancing
today,
with this.
basically.
Yeah, I was dancing with this tree, spinning up and around it, and a little bit of everything.
That's cool shit.
I've gotten pretty damn smooth with it for the most part. Yeah, I was really dancing with that freaking tree. Somewhere in here, I got a forward. I was doing forward flips today. I was doing flips just for Johnny since Johnny said he wasn't on flips yet. So I threw some in just for the fun of it. But yeah, lots of trees and light poles and the second half of this you'll see. I almost smacked a light pole. The Sasquatch.
Huh. I was wondering what
good.
that was. Like, what the hell? Huh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a wood thing that sits out there
Uh,
for the frisbee guys. But it's a Sasquatch.
so it looks like a silhouetted
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
Yep.
Like, oh my God, is that a real Sasquatch out there?
So
Finally got one on film.
Yep.
see, I was dancing with the tree.
Mm.
Spinning and whirling and
Oh yeah, that's all kind of gaps.
oh yeah. All kinds of gaps. That
No,
was
I'm
a
looking
nice
at mine right now.
oh. That was a nice little sort of spin down kind of move that I do sometimes.
Yeah, you got a lot of gaps out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the nozzle. Pay attention,
My
sweetheart.
baby hawk finally had its first hard hit today. Those
What's up,
trees there,
Jody?
those trees there that I just flew through.
Randy.
It hit
What's up,
one
Joe,
head on.
Randy?
Randy?
So I'm sure.
Oops.
Um,
Here's the end of that. Let me get the rest of the flight. Let's see here. That was 61. No, that was 60.
Uh,
So did Matt say goodbye?
I think he's going to jump back on because
Okay.
he just got. I think he got off his bike. Sorry, the scooter.
It's trike.
I think he's gonna jump back in.
One thing about people, some reason,
Here's kind of the rest of that flight.
probably because the shit.
Well, the quality of the video isn't very good, is it?
That's the DJI 03 air unit. It's the same thing. It's on the Avata.
Oh, it's a bummer. One time
4K 60.
road flags was
It looks like Smoky Foggy.
Yeah, and I didn't
Good.
have the EV value. Occasionally I turn the EV value up when it's low light, and sometimes I forget to turn it down, but it was 0 today.
Does it have an automatic white balance?
Yeah.
That's probably why.
Yeah, the 03 air unit can do kind of weird things. Boop. There we go.
oh. So I clean the nose of the truck.
But I like that one just because of the takeoff. The one that I probably had more moves in was this other one.
Wipe the spray. You know, and I got most of the bugs off. Can't get explored. You can't get all the bugs off.
Mm.
I gotta look at my Nazgul ones too. I just unloaded. I just took the videos off the card. So this was the second flight. This flight felt really good when I got done with it. See, there you go. Just for Johnny. Roll, flip.
There you go.
awesome.
That was an interesting start to that flight, huh?
That's
Roll,
pretty
flip.
cool.
And Mr. Sasquatch.
Well, the other thing is if you stop that video right now,
Sure.
the trees are blurry.
I wonder what resolution is coming through for you. Oh, come on, stupid.
It looks blurry
Probably
to me as
not
well.
because
It's the resolution.
it's because he's streaming at 720 too. So
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks fine on my screen.
Okay.
Maybe it just could be your glasses, Paul. You might need new glasses.
No, it looks blurry on my side as well.
It's definitely blurry.
It's got to be a resolution thing too.
Yeah, because if you look at when you go buy things, they twink.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be a resolution thing.
It's a resolution.
You're not seeing it in 4K.
no, you're getting 4K 60 and a 720p video on your end.
But here you go, Tej. I was dancing with the tree,
Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool.
just spinning and twirling, and yeah, I almost got that one, didn't I?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
No,
Somewhere.
I caught a couple vines today. They were hanging from this
Come on.
tree. Went through and I didn't see them until after the fact. I was like, oh shit.
That tree, whatever happens, every time I do a split S over that quarter, goddamn, I come out of the split S pointed at that tree. I don't know what it is about that tree. It's got a magnet or something. There you go. Dancing with the tree again. Spinning around it. It looks cool.
Yeah.
Another nice flip.
Mhm.
Just for Johnny. Hey, Johnny, I threw the flips in.
He's gonna be doing it pretty soon.
Yeah, he will. 100%. Just like with me, you just gotta fly and keep flying. And when you can't fly, go fly the sim.
Mm.
Should have flown between those two trees right there.
I did
Oh.
later on.
Over
I
here.
did. But watch this orbit around the car that I did.
Oh, you should have flew through the window.
I seriously thought about it, Tej. I really did.
In one way
I
or
was
the other.
looking at it.
He got scared though. He hesitated and got scared. Like, no.
Yeah. You're not wrong. But I did. I'm with you. I really thought about it.
Our brain waves are connecting.
Yeah. Next time, I might. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Pull up the other
Pretty
app.
sweet video, anyways. Yo, Steve.
Hey,
What's up,
Steve, what's up?
Mr. Steve.
Joe Fortaleo.
Here's the end of that flight.
Justin, check your messages.
Good, Justin.
But as you can see, Teach, most of that stuff with the spins up over it's pretty well controlled.
How come these types of these freestyle drones, how come they start off like they sometimes get pixelated and then it's like clear again? Is it just because of the
Yeah, it's a good question.
The IMU or whatever it is?
Yeah.
you generally have to calibrate that each flight.
Well,
That's what I do.
What's up, Steve?
So there, a nice
Right.
720 at the end.
Pre-flight checks. What I do.
Let me see what I got on my NASCO. God, today just freaking felt great when I was flying.
Somebody with the name Monkey SARS are awesome. Subscribe to me.
Justin,
Interesting.
check your
What?
messages.
There's your door, Justin.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't want to know what he was swearing at.
Can't show that.
You just sent me one, Laura.
No,
Liar.
The hell's version? Send me another. I'm gonna check his
Where did Hot Rod go?
18.
He's still here.
He's there. He's just off camera.
No, he's not.
here he is.
Yeah,
He's
he
on
is.
camera.
I can see him.
Did Matt lose connection and just kind of fell off, or?
No, I think he's probably just finding the coffee and then he'll.
Did you say Hot Rod's still on here? Because I've
Joe,
got.
do you want that knob cover?
Me.
Well, if you go to the regular Zoom meeting, you'll see a black square. It says Hot Rod.
Hey,
Yeah.
Joe.
Bottom
Oh,
left
yeah.
on my screen.
But if
What-
you look at the live stream
You're looking at via YouTube. It doesn't.
on YouTube, you
show
don't
up.
see them.
You
Yeah,
want that?
on my Zoom, I've got Paul, me, Justin,
Hold on.
Dominic, you, Joe, Uncle Bill, and then TJ.
And then
There
how,
he is.
There he is.
There he is.
No, Joe, check
Well, the
Messenger and see
only
if you want that
one-
knob holder.
Okay, well,
The only one now off is Laura.
Joe, you
Oh,
ordered.
I know what's happened.
yeah,
Joe, you ordered.
no,
You've got that camera setting on.
I don't need that one.
No, I've got the hide non-participants.
So if they don't have a camera on, it hides them, right?
Hey,
It was
Justin,
on,
Tim
it's
might-
because I had it set from my other stream when we did the Euro trucks.
Oh, okay.
Here
Tim
comes
might want one of those.
Andy.
We had a Euro trucks mayhem earlier.
And it definitely was mayhem.
Okay, well, I'll go back and watch it.
Justin felt like he was being picked on in his little small truck.
Word up.
Hold on.
What's up,
What's
TJ?
up?
What's going on with
You
you?
guys don't pick
Yeah.
on Justin.
No, we weren't picking on you, were we, Justin?
No. All right.
Hey, Randy, how's it going?
You know, another day, man. Just
Hey,
hanging in
Randy.
there.
You look here.
Just took a long hot bath.
Nice.
Oh, right.
Nice.
Gross.
You put some salts and stuff in there to help you relax and stuff?
I used one of my wife's I don't know what it was. It was something vanilla, but it worked.
Oh, there you go. Do you like candles too? Like put candles around, just kind of
No. That's a little much. I just hop in, turn the jets on for a little bit, and
Is this what you do, TJ? Candles, romantic music, low light.
I have my glass of wine sitting right there, so I'm just sipping my wine, just relaxing in the tub.
Well, you eat beans on toast before you get in the tub, so it turns
Oh
out
yeah,
easy,
yeah.
right? Yeah,
so I can have the jet experience.
yeah,
TJ creates his own jets.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the TJ Experience.
The TJ experience. That's funny.
It's been rainy and cold here all weekend so far.
Oh man,
Yeah, wind's blowing like 30, 40 miles an hour.
damn. What is it like 60 degrees, 60 something degrees?
No, it's not that warm, I don't think. It's 48.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you know that wind's
It's a cold rain.
damn.
it's 79 here
Shut up.
Yeah.
with winds of 13.
77.
Yeah, it's like that's what it's been here. Yeah, but just windy.
It's coming. It'll get here soon.
I know.
Hopefully.
True that, Mark. True that.
Uh,
He's like, what kind of blush do you use?
Where's
I,
Uncle Bill at? You see his couch right there, but like, where the heck is he?
Who?
He
Uncle
was-
Bill?
He
Yeah,
was talking
Uncle
to
Bill, yeah.
someone.
One day people will learn not to leave a live stream with your camera on.
Yeah,
Especially when there's smoke filling the room.
Yeah.
yeah, that was close.
My buddy's been messaging me today. He was one of the ones that tried to buy the Mavic 3 Pro, and he found a deal for it was like 1,800 and something. And I said, why don't you just get the Air 3? You know, he's got the Mini 4 Pro. I said, unless you're doing professional work, the Mavic 3 Pro, you know, the Air 3 is right up there with it. So I'm gonna ride with him tomorrow to Best Buy, and he's gonna get the Air 3.
Nice.
I need the 7X. I watch rocket launches. I need the biggest optical zoom I can get. Well, I don't think he's gonna be peeking in anybody's windows there, Rod. So yeah, I'm not peeking in windows. Unless those windows are on
different-
on a
hey,
SpaceX
Randy,
rocket.
Rod's talking about different kinds of rockets.
Oh, okay.
He's talking about
Mm.
NASA rocket, not a pocket rocket.
Not TJ in the bath rocket.
The bad.
Yeah, I told him, I said, you save your money, just get the Air 3. I think you'll be happy with it. It's got the newer transmission system. It's got the newer tracking features, and you'll save, I mean, almost $1,000.
Maybe this is the one I intended for Johnny. I had a ton of flips in them. This is my Nazgul. The second flight with my Nazgul today.
What kind of batteries you use there, Rod?
6S.
What brand?
Ever ready.
Yeah, no. So I got some of Dave Fly Highs. I'm probably gonna give half of them to Maddie because Maddie needs some batteries. I've got the Tattoo 1400s. They work very damn well.
That's what I got. I got some of the 1500 tattoos. They are definitely a beast.
Mm-hmm.
I just got some
The 1400 is enough flight time for me, so
yeah, I got some 1050s and it's like 3 minutes. That's just not enough.
That wasn't me, I swear, Steve.
I just
Yeah,
picked
well,
up
I can smell it.
some Z batteries. I got two 1300s,
Later, Laura.
120C.
there you
for
go,
45
Teach.
bucks.
Try that move.
Which one?
Yeah, let me back up. Watch this spin move. Whee! And back down and around.
Oh,
It's sort of a modified yaw kind of thing, but I like doing it. It's sort of a spiral down and then go the direction you want to go.
Have you adjusted any of your rates, Rod?
Nope. This is factory on the drone.
I noticed when I was flying, when I would do a roll, I would over roll, and so I tweaked it a little bit, and now every time I roll, I stop perfectly level.
Great.
It definitely helps.
Yeah, no, don't disagree. I just haven't gone to that yet.
Yeah.
I've just tried to get decent with what I got. I'll fine tune eventually, right?
Yeah, I had to tweak the throttle too because the throttle is so touchy. Like you barely move it and it's wanting to jump 5 feet.
the hell.
Yeah, I've not had that on the Baby Hawk, the Domain, or the Nazgul, which is the one that I'm flying here.
Is that what your footage looks like, or is it just because you're playing it?
It looks good on my screen.
Okay.
It's just it's the way that
Zoom is a putting it the full video.
Okay, yeah.
throughput.
I see it on YouTube. It looks good.
Oh, there's Uncle Bill right there.
Who muted me?
Uh,
Stop my camera.
So
I thought you turned it off.
No, I didn't. Somebody turned it. I must have been Paul. I watered my driveway. Most people water their lawn.
Well, the thing of it is TJ was making fun of your house.
no,
He was talking about your messy couch and
I
everything.
was asking where he was.
No. He was pointing out all the things that. What kind of a housekeeper is that, Bill?
Sound like that
It's
color.
a blanket and a pillow because I fall asleep watching TV. The rest of the couch is empty. Shut it. Right here. See, that's it. Roll up in a ball.
here's the
TJ.
ending of that flight. I like the upside down split S.
There's the other couch. Big pillows, how nice. Here's the
Not
other one.
much to the end of that one.
Pillows, nice.
Once you get good at the split S rod, try to go over like go over something in split S and then go down under it.
Yeah,
looks
that's kind of the next thing. I can do them. Now I need to do them around objects.
Yeah, it takes
So.
time. You'll get it.
I'm just trying to at this point getting much smoother with most of the moves. Now it's just finding the right objects to do it around.
Yep, that's the problem. No, man,
Hey,
you've come a long way. You looking real good.
Mid-October, that's what I keep telling everybody.
Have y'all ever seen this? One of my buddies was showing me, he was telling me he was finding one of these, a wing trail. I was like, what the hell is this? I guess it's one that they use for oh, it looks pretty cool though. It's
a VTOL.
Yeah, VTOL takes off like a drone, and then it levels out and zips around.
you could change it. You could change the cameras out. I saw on this particular drone. It looked pretty cool.
Are you subscribed to Shelby Voles channel?
Yeah.
Teach.
Well, I am.
I think.
He does.
Hey, Justin, did you see what Steve asked you?
Yeah, I answered him a little while ago.
Shelby flies those wings, and damn, is he good at it. I mean, really good at it.
Who is it? Shelby what?
Shelby Voll, VOLL.
VOLL.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I'm subscribed to him. Yeah.
he flies as well right side up as he does upside down. It's crazy watching some of his stuff, and he's flying through like bards upside down. I'm like, how can your brain process that long?
So
Yeah, it almost looks like he's flying a FPV drone until he takes it upside down for
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I'm afraid I'd fly it into the ground, because when you do that, all the controls are backwards, right?
Yep.
Up is down and down is up when you do that. So it's just like, boy, that's a lot of conditioning for the brain to sort of get it to process that right.
It takes time, experience. He's probably been doing it for a long time.
For sure. So anyways, Teach, that was my day. I had a
There
good
you go.
time.
there you go. Heck yeah.
It was just flowing. You know, it's kind of one of those,
Hey, Steve.
the drone was like a puppet on the end of my fingers, me pulling the strings kind of thing. So
Yeah.
Right, guys, I need some help. I need to get Windows 11 on my computer. This is the problem I'm having.
Mm-hmm.
Looks a bit old.
Ah,
I can't find a floppy drive. I need some bargain.
So that's an old.
I'm amazed that it doesn't have an 8-inch drive on it.
Yeah, look, 250 quid.
Yeah, where's the 5 1/4-inch floppy on there?
No, flopped out.
Flopped out. So
No Viagra.
that's the one you play the Oregon Trail on.
Oh, you could totally play Candy Crush on there, maybe.
You might be able to get Windows 1 on it.
That's big. That's a big maybe.
I don't know about one, but
Well, one came on 5 1/4s, big floppies. I had one and 2 and 3 and 4. Cut them all.
yeah, that came out in like 85.
Yeah, I remember it.
Never installed it. I just had a complete set that someone gave me.
I remember when zip drives came out, dude. Everybody was like,
I had 2.0 and a 286 though.
little
Yeah.
zip discs came out. Everybody was clamoring about those.
Oh, definitely. Getting excited.
You remember those Apple computers that look like little TVs and you could get them in different colors? That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
last.
Yeah, iMac.
Yeah,
What you're
yeah.
talking about. Yeah.
That's the last Apple product I've ever owned.
That was like every kid's dream computer in like the 90s. Because you could get them in all different colors and shit.
Yeah, they were cool.
You're talking about the Apple the laptop computers?
No, it was a monitor, but the monitor was all like see-through and you could get it in different colors.
Oh,
And it was really
You
cool
remember a
looking back
chain
in the
called
day.
CompuStore or something like that? CompuStore, I think it was called. I don't know. We had one in town, and a buddy of mine was a salesman inside of it, and they actually sold Apple and Windows in the same store. Back then, you could do shit like that. It was they didn't have Apple stores, and I remember thinking how cool those things were.
So there's something
Back
in this,
1980. Yeah, I think 1980.
something in this series, Tease, that I really wanted to do because those frisbee guys are out there. Watch the frisbee go flying by. I really wanted to get behind them when they were throwing one and see if I could chase it down.
oh wow.
While it was in the air. I would have loved to have timed that up with one of them to do that. So,
Like have them throw it and then chase the frisbee.
yeah, chase the frisbee with the drone. When I saw that in the video, I was in my goggles. I was just like, "Oh God, I really, really,
Why
really
didn't you
want to
go
go
up to him and ask him?
I really want to go chase one.
Why didn't you go up and ask him if you could do it?
You know, maybe the next time I'm there, if they're around, maybe I will.
I'm sure they wouldn't have mind doing that. You shoot them a little 30-second clip for themselves.
Yeah,
Show around.
yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure they wouldn't mind.
Oh, you could probably get out there and fucking do a whole game for them. Have some fun with it.
Yeah, not enough airtime.
Too much work.
Yeah, frisbees are only in the air for a couple seconds.
So you guys are just saying you're not good enough pilots then, right?
No, not long enough battery.
You'd be better off with your
I wish
Mavic
I could
3
figure
Pro.
that move out a bit more. I gotta figure out how to. It's sort of a slingshot kind of move.
Rod, next time you should try to fly under that house.
I couldn't see
This right here, that, and I've literally seen guys kind of do that move and flip upside down when they did that sort of flyby move like that. That's probably one of the next ones for me to sort of figure out how to do. The only thing I didn't do today that I have done before is the inverted yaw spin.
Yeah, there's the computer.
There it is.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that was every kid. Like I said, that was a really popular computer back in the 90s. Was it late 90s, early 2000s?
Early 2000s, because I was still
Yeah.
on PCs in those days. I didn't switch to Mac until 2011.
Then they even had the laptops that were like that, like the lids were
they
different
did.
colors. You could get them in orange and green and
Yeah, 'cause
blue. And
I worked in an internet cafe, and they had all of them had those.
Those things were cool. They had a handle on top. You could carry them.
Oh yeah, I think I did see that handle up there. You could just like pick it up from the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I didn't see the frisbee flying in the video, Rod.
I've actually never owned an Apple computer, so
Yeah, that was the one and only that I've ever owned.
the only thing Apple I've ever owned was AirPods, a watch, and a phone. That was it. Never had any of their laptops or PC or computers or anything like that.
No, I almost got one, but my uncle is a computer technician. He worked at Gore for 45 years as their IT infrastructure manager, and he talked me into getting a Dell.
Oh, I did have an iPad too, yeah, at one point when I was using it for flying. Forgot about that.
Apple's just so overpriced. It's hard to swallow.
Mhm.
Trying to
Oh
buy
yeah,
try-
because if you were to get like a PC or a PC or a laptop equivalent, like with Windows and a graphics card, all that, if you could find one on the same level for probably half the price.
Yep.
I had one of those.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Apple Mac.
Cause the new MacBook with that M3 chip is like, what, 3, 4
tiny.
grand?
Yep.
That's
To get a
ridiculously expensive.
MacBook Pro with the specs that my laptop has on it, it would have been like over $3,000.
So I'm saying you could get a really nice Windows equivalent for probably about 1,800 to 2,000. Probably even less than that. I mean, you can find deals on them sometimes.
I wanted Amiga. That's what I really wanted.
Amiga 128 or 64?
Probably the 128, but the Amiga was the first computer with a GPU.
Yeah. I remember creating music on that. The Amiga 128 was what we
Hey,
had.
Bill, what was your first computer?
Well, let me see. First, I did have a Commodore 64.
Oh yeah.
I think everybody did.
And
Where I started.
what the hell else did we have? There was a 128. There was a 32, wasn't there? A Commodore
There was the VIC 20, which
VIC
was the one
20, that's
previous
VIC
to
20,
that.
yeah.
And then there was the Spectrum ZX 81.
Well, what was, maybe you know, Dominic, what was the little computer that that Timex put out?
I think that was the Sinclair. I think
Yeah.
Timex Sinclair ZX 81.
Timex
it
had a
was- It
computer.
was marketed
Timex
over
put out
here.
a computer way
Sounds like
back
it sounded like a watch.
in the late 70s.
Well, Timex is a watch company. That's a
Yeah, but Timex produced it in the US,
Yep.
whereas I believe Sinclair produced it in Australia and the UK.
I mean, the first one I actually played around on and worked on was a mainframe at the college. You know, it was like in 1980, 79 even.
Yeah.
1979. But actual PC, it would have to be probably a Commodore 64. When we had kids, we bought them.
Yeah, because there was
much later.
MS-DOS back then.
were they affordable?
80.
I mean, I worked on 8086s.
Yeah,
They were actually
8086.
Were they affordable for the time?
Not really.
Commodore 64s? I don't know. Depends what you consider affordable. Sure.
Huh.
Well, I mean, where
Yeah.
they were.
Probably
Commodore
64s, I was
64s,
online with it
yeah,
at the
Commodore
time, the baud
64s
modem.
weren't bad at all.
I was online. I had a 64 baud modem. I used to go on before CompuServe. What do you call it? Quantum Link was an online service. In its heyday, it had 300,000 users. That later on turned into a PC online company called AOL. Imagine that. Before AOL was
I
AOL.
still have my AOL account.
8-9 years. It was Commodore 64's only setup. But the only real internet it had was email. The rest of
Yeah.
it was all.
That was the Sinclair ZX. Actually,
all
there's
sandbox.
actually one before that because that's the Sinclair 1000. That was the upgrade.
Looks like a calculator.
Oh, what was
Yeah.
that one that they did back in the 90s? I think it was like a co-op between Pizza Hut and they actually had a pizza button on the keyboard for ordering pizza online. It was a concept. It might have been like early 2000s.
Pretty smart, actually.
Pizza.
I think
Yeah, that's what I had.
it was a compact.
Hey,
I had one of those.
ZX81.
Yep. I've got that
Yeah,
when
it
I
was.
was 13.
It was
I
co-op
had the
between one of the
64K
pizza places.
version. I paid a little bit extra for the 60K, but 64K, because the original one had 16, and you could go 16, 32, 48, 64. You went up in 16.
Oh, wow, why?
You went up in 16K increments.
Oh.
Kilobytes.
Yeah, 16K,
Yeah.
not megabytes. Kilobytes.
Jesus Christ. Now like 1 terabyte's not even really considered that much.
Well, that's
Yeah,
how
1
Commodore
terabyte's
64
nothing
got its
now.
name. Yeah, Commodore 64 is 64 kilobytes of memory.
Actually, Mark, I
Dusty?
used that PRS-80 Model 2 with the 8-inch floppy.
The only
So
thing
two
I
up-
hated about the ZX Spectrums, Was the half an
Yeah.
hour screeching to get the message? Data loading error at line 1.
Yeah.
Could have told me at line fucking 1.
Yeah, it's because you forgot a dot in there somewhere.
Yeah.
And you had to go scouring through thousands of lines of code because you either missed a semicolon, a colon, or a comma, or a point, or a dot.
Or you made a stupid mistake and instead of putting go to line 100, you put line 10, so it just gets itself stuck in infinite loop.
Yeah. Or
So
the
here you
subroutine
go.
worked out properly.
Oh, and everybody else for that matter. Holy crap! I was putting moves after moves after
Well, the
moves
camera,
together
the
on this
camera
one.
on that is better.
Yeah, the camera quality is a lot better on that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
now,
not
That's
bad, yeah.
cool.
now we're back.
My mom was a key punch operator. Does that count?
Yeah, that's close enough. You
Did I
know,
make you dizzy yet?
say back
Oh,
in
there's
the
the
day.
flip.
Yeah, but back in the day, you're talking about 16K, and some of
Another
these,
flip.
you look at the onboard storage of some of the Mavics at 8 gigabyte.
Yep, that's right, Mark. Mark had a TRS 80, 32K, and it had an expansion box for an additional 25K.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I
the
remember.
K was the RAM.
I
not-
had one
not
with the
the
two
storage.
8-inch floppies, and this one had 64K memory, and I thought I was doing well.
Here you go, Tej. Did you see the 720 there?
Yeah.
When they're talking about 64K, they're talking about memory, not storage.
I
I
kind of
didn't.
got.
I didn't see when you was
64K memory, RAM,
on the last
random
video. I didn't
RAM,
see when
yeah.
you were
random
when you-
access memory.
when the frisbee came by.
RAM.
I didn't see the frisbee.
Yeah. Don't forget the ROM.
Yeah,
But man, I was.
was before reprogrammable. That was before reprogrammable firmware. That was before the EEPROM started.
So this is the 5-inch Nazgul.
Have you had any major wrecks yet, Rod?
I don't know what you consider a major wreck. I've smacked a few things kind of hard.
No damage.
Major wreck when it's a complete
Like
write-off.
today, my
So-
baby hawk, the trees there that looked like a V. My baby hawk went straight into one. Bent the
Yeah,
prop.
trees and grass and dirt's not too bad. You get around some steel or concrete, that's when the damage starts.
Yeah, exactly.
As you've seen,
Yeah,
I busted up mine pretty good.
Anything that you don't break an arm or a prop off, that'll buff out.
I
and
don't
just
care
let it-
about I don't care about props. I can hit something
what I
and,
mean.
and
It's-
screw
you
the
just
props
keep
up all at once.
Yeah, you just keep going. Whereas
I
if,
mean-
if you snap something off,
I
that
mean,
An
won't
entire
buff.
set of props is $2 to $3.
Oh, I
So
know
it's
that.
like,
That's what I mean. Just keep going unless you absolutely snap an arm off.
yeah, exactly.
I mean, you got a point, Randy. Slamming anything
help.
into concrete at 60 miles an hour is gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
mind replacing. I don't mind replacing anything, but it was the camera that got messed up. So
No,
went for the most expensive part.
Yeah, yours when you hit
Pop
that
it out.
thing. Oh, that was not pretty.
Hey Rod,
Yeah.
have you ever stayed upside down and just flew upside down? Have you ever done that?
Not for that long. I have done the inverted yaw spin, gone upside down, done the 360, and then come out into the split S.
You stay upside down too long, it's more like falling instead of flying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I should post up for the day.
Have you tried inverted yaw spins, Rod?
Yes. Ken, place it here, dared me at this location. I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago. I pulled it off.
Just gotta get up real high.
Hey,
good
Rigger.
point, Rigger.
No, you got to remember to get off the damn throttle when you're upside down, or you come down really fast.
Yep.
Yeah,
If
that,
everything's
that would
upside
that would
down.
be you should edit that song into that video, Rod. Puppets. That would be
Yeah, good luck using Metallica shit. or
That was-
YouTube.
Exactly.
That was a
So you
good.
got you real high, so you have the nerve to do it? Is that what happened?
And like a lot of the older rock bands, man, their shit is heavily copyrighted.
I
I've
don't
used
like it.
I've used some Metallica. I'm not
Like-
monetized. It
Like
just limits the visibility.
ACDC.
Yeah, don't even try it. They'll come and shoot you.
Dude, they'll fucking remove your video for ACDC. That's blocked in all countries. But the thing is it's kind of like pre-Napster. A lot of music seems to be really heavily copyrighted. But if you use a lot of newer stuff, they don't seem to care. You either get monetization sharing or you get a copyright claim. It's not nothing that's going to
you
hurt
just
your
get
channel.
a content ID claim.
That's weird how they do that with certain songs are more heavily.
Yeah.
I don't think it's because I think that pirating isn't as big of a thing these days because people use a lot of music services.
In the end
Yeah.
of that flight.
Pay $10 a month to Spotify and you get unlimited access to every song in the world, pretty much. It's more convenient, I guess.
I just use YouTube Premium and you find all the
Yeah, but
songs you want.
if you're flying upside down, what you should do
Yeah.
is just turn your controller upside down, so then you know where everything is.
Yeah, That'll work. That'll work.
The
Yeah.
best thing about YouTube Premium is you can close your phone and everything still plays.
Mm.
See, one more flip just for Johnny.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at hard copy sales these days to 20 years ago. Like
guys
even
might be
bigger.
right on the
They
way.
actually still sell CDs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and tapes.
Big artists
Yeah.
will have even huge artists that are still really popular around the world will still have trouble hitting 1 million hard copies sold these days because people don't buy CDs like they used
Because
to.
I'd go into the local record store, JB Hi-Fi, and they used to, you'd have 3/4 of the wall or 3/4 of the place with CDs in it. Now it's about 1%.
Well, this is the thing too, is like say take an artist like Taylor Swift, she might be able to sell maybe 1 million copies if she's lucky. But if you look at her Spotify account, she'll have 100 million downloads every month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Hi, Michael.
so
Okay.
people are paying to listen to her
but
stuff.
what I'm saying is the percentage of the actual shop used to be, 50 to 75% you'd see, well, back in the day it was records. And then now you would barely see probably 2 little stands, probably so big, whereas the other ones used to take up 75% of the store.
Well, and then you
now.
got, and then today too, that's big difference is there's a lot more independent artists these days too.
Yeah.
Because
Well-
of social media, there's been a lot of singers that have gotten famous off YouTube.
Well, we've
Yeah.
got
Other platforms.
You still got HMV, and now vinyl records are catching up again with CD because of the craze has come back for vinyl.
Yeah, we have a vinyl shop near me, and they sell LPs. And I'm going, what the hell's going on?
Well, vintage always makes a comeback at some point. I mean,
I remember downloading music from Napster and LimeWire. Well,
Yeah.
more LimeWire actually.
Yeah, it'd take 3 hours to get one song.
I know VHS tapes are making a little comeback.
And then some, 3 hours to make one song, and then some knobhead rings you right at the very end. Ah!
Yep, exactly.
Let's see. What does LP stand for? Like
Long play.
Long play.
Oh, long play.
Had a big, the big 33s.
That was
33
my
after
nickname in college.
You just leave them on there, and you put it, you'd stack them up, and that'd be like your playlist for the night.
So was that one smooth enough, Tej?
Yeah, that's pretty smooth, man. Like Smooth Criminal. Like,
Everything just kind of kept flowing on that one.
yeah.
Today was a good day where it was just feeling it. It was kind of like the drone was kind of like my hand was on the drone, just making it do what I
12-inch
wanted it to
remix.
do. Kind
Yeah.
of.
12-inch.
I wanna learn at some point like how to
Ciao.
Yo.
Yo,
You want to learn how to do what?
I want to learn how to do flips with the Avada at some point.
Sure.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. You just
No.
gotta
Just
do
go
roll.
out there and just keep hitting the buttons
don't
until
want to do it.
you feel
Just
right.
keep
Okay.
just
See you, Bill.
keep hitting the buttons.
gotta
I'll
put it
tell
in
you
manual.
one thing that you're gonna, well, he's been doing manual.
You got to fuck around and find out.
Fuck
the only
around
way
and
to do
find
it.
out. Yeah.
You'll probably
you
do
fuck
like
around
I
and you
did
find out.
initially.
Yeah.
That's what 2024 is all about.
That's
I'm
right.
not
Fuck
fucking that
around and
bad.
find
Society
out.
where you just fuck around and find out. And
Initially,
That's the way to
you're
learn.
initially you're gonna roll it way too fast because you just get this feeling in the beginning. It's like, oh God, this thing's gonna like, so you like do it really fast. Eventually you learn that you can slow it down
It's all about
and sort of keep
practice.
it and
I think I'm just
smooth it
gonna
out.
go into an open field or just go somewhere around here in the complex where it's open and just like have the
No, you've got to find
just-
something really big.
Yeah.
Flipping with the Avada isn't bad. It's when you start rolling, it doesn't like to roll. It throws off the balance real bad. So be careful doing rolls. Start off with some like backflips or
Top heavy with the battery.
Yep. If I had the first time ever, it threw me into manual mode when I was doing a spin. And I've had it for about a
Like
year.
on the control, I saw. Let me grab the controller. But I can show you guys.
Right stick all the way right or all the way left. You'll roll. No problem.
It's all about up, down, left, right.
All right, so there's the C1 battery, and I have the C1 button. And I have no idea what the heck that button does.
Find out.
I think
You
it's
can
like
program it.
return to home.
And then
I think it's
find
like
out.
return to home.
TJ, you can program it to be like a turtle mode or whatever you want, really.
I do believe it's.
How do
yeah.
you like when it crashes? Like, how do you program it to do like turtle mode or whatever?
But you got to be in manual mode for one. But you go
Yeah.
into the goggles and you go under I think it's
Obviously,
RC.
something in settings, I'd say.
You go to your controller.
Oh, you have to do it. You have to go into like settings in the goggles and then put
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be setting in the goggles. If it's a similar concept to using a GPS, where you go into your settings, and the settings will be the assignment of every button. Hey, Brett,
Oh,
going, Brett.
what's up,
Nice
Brett?
voice for it.
Brett. Corey stuck up in there.
So you just do it in the settings in the goggles.
Yeah.
That's what I
Yep.
would believe.
It gives you a rundown of like all the controls and what they do, and you can
You can
program it.
reassign and assign and remap your keys.
Oh, I'll have to check that out next time.
Remember when you went in to put it in manual mode and you had to go all the way down to the bottom of that menu and switch custom mode to manual?
I think so.
It's on that same screen.
Oh, okay. Is there a way to like? No, I don't think so. There's not a way to like share a screen like inside the goggles or whatever.
No, but I can do it and record it on the goggles and send it to you how to do it exactly.
Oh, okay.
Either that or what you could do is just get together and on your cell phone and just talk.
Oh, yeah, that too. Because
They can talk you through it.
That'll work too.
let me see if I can turn the goggles on and take a look. See, take a little gander.
It reminds me, I need to change one thing in Betaflight.
Yeah, I saw a goose and a gander today out by the park.
The goose and the gander.
Yep. Yeah, I was watching my video. That is a dreary flight I had today. They had all of grass was covered with sand. It was just dreary to sky. I mean, it's just everything was just blur. You know, I should have did it in black and white.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not really all that fun to fly on days like that when it's so blah, so to speak.
Yeah, but your days will be getting better.
Yeah.
Go to settings,
And
control, and then remote
and you're
control.
gonna be having an extra hour of sun.
Go to settings, control, remote control, and then you'll see button customization.
All right, hold on. The damn controller's got to be on too. Maybe I don't know. Oh nope. All
You
right.
you can set it to a double press to do one thing. You can set it to a single press that does another thing.
All
It
right.
should be the first two options.
Let's see settings,
Control,
control.
and then
and-
remote control.
Oh, there's turtle mode.
Yes, that's what you wanted, wasn't it?
I got mine set as a double press for turtle mode, so you don't accidentally
Goggle
put it in.
Goggle tutorials.
Getting ready to take off and press it and flip it over.
Yep.
That'd be
I
fun.
got the one press set to ESC beeping.
Gimbal pitch speed, gimbal calibration. Oh, remote control.
Because all the other options are pretty much on the other buttons.
You don't have the same function on both buttons.
No, I think you
I
can
just
only do
looked-
ESC or turtle mode on those buttons.
All right.
Yeah, I just looked at my title
think you
slide
just
and
like
thought
Greg.
that I had misspelled something.
Button customization.
Hey Joe, I was able to do that vision system calibration. I actually made a
Oh,
little
yeah.
video. I made a little video showing how to do it
Oh, great.
because it took me a minute.
It takes a couple of minutes.
It took me a minute to figure out how to do it because
If you turn it and you move, it makes you start again.
and the tutorial, it doesn't really explain exactly how to do it. It shows you to hold it level and turn it. It doesn't have you do none of that.
I know. But Johnny had to do it with his, and I pulled my other one out and grabbed it to see if I needed to do it, and it didn't tell me. So I'm gonna have to go fly it and find out. I think it was an update that did it to it. So
Yeah, you
apparently
probably-
it's gonna happen to the next one too.
You're probably right because I just updated mine about 2 weeks ago and then it started doing it.
Yeah. And it didn't affect Johnny. Johnny was flying in manual. And I turned around like it affected me. Yeah, I don't know why.
Right. And I don't know what is the consequences of not calibrating it because I guess it doesn't detect stuff as quickly or the same way.
I tell you what I noticed was that it seemed like that instead of me flying smooth, I was wavering a lot.
Okay.
It was like a lot of drifting. It wasn't as stable just flying. As soon as I did the calibration, it's stable again. If I'm pointing forward, it's going forward. It's not drifting any.
Okay.
I think that's the whole thing.
Yeah, I fly in manual mode a lot, so I do a lot of that on my on my own, so I didn't really notice.
Yeah,
But I
like
could
today,
see-
that park I was at today, it was so many people out there. I had the last parking space, let's put it that way. And I said, well, these people, I'm not gonna be able to fly. So when I started flying, they were all gapped out, so I was able to fly all through the trees and everything. And they had so many gaps. I said, oh shoot, I could do all of this all through there. But then every time I would get close to something, I'd see people on the other side, and I know where I'm going back to. I saw a cement structure, and I never even knew existed, because when all the foliage is there, you can't see it.
Right.
It was like, so come the summertime, it's gonna be pretty cool. Johnny and I will be out there.
Yeah, for me, it's easier to fly in the summer because it like through trees and stuff, it's hard to see the branches with no leaves on them.
Oh yeah. And then if you go out there during the week right now with school, it's actually a playground for the school next door. So they put all the kids out there. So you can't fly during the day.
Yeah, can't do
It's
that.
like, that sucks.
Yeah, I got new antennas for my NASCO. I don't know how well this. There you go.
Oh yeah, Maddie's got a couple of them on his drone.
Yeah.
So there's actually 2 per antenna kind of thing.
Those things are huge.
No, not really. It just looks deceptive on the video. It's not as huge as I thought they were going to be, and
Compared to mine.
they
my
freaking
little
work
nub.
well. Yeah, the little nubby. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the one thing with the Nazgul is it uses the SMA connectors. And I think I agree with Maddie. I don't think those give you quite the connection as being direct to the board with the
Right.
antenna.
So you can like
So-
easily replace those with just
Yeah.
a wrench.
Yeah. Screw
That's
them
cool.
off, screw them on. But you don't get quite the signal. So with those being on there, yeah, I had no problem dropping out on my air unit today.
You fly with the goggles too, right?
Yep.
Have you tried any other antennas on those?
Nope. I have a fix if I need more range for those. And it works. And I know it works. I have a set of Yagis. I put the Yagis on the antennas. Trust me, you'll get more range with the
That like
Yagis on there.
that focuses the beam, right? So it's-
Focuses it. Yep.
okay.
Works great.
I'm
What's
gonna
up,
jump
Brett?
in. I'll be
When I
back.
was doing my
Alright.
Mavic 3 Pro on a test, I was getting about 1,500 feet, give or take, before the video started breaking up. Put the Yagis on and went 3,000. It basically kind of doubled.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting a patch antenna because I fly with the V2s
Mm-hmm.
and it works. I mean, it works pretty good, but I think
A lot of
It
people
starts
get
break-
get it.
yeah, it starts breaking up after like maybe 1,500 feet.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Brett? How you been, man? I ain't seen you in a while.
Which one is Brett?
Victorian area and vision.
Victoria.
Okay. I
And
thought
then,
you guys
and then there's another Brett, but he goes by
Lambo.
yeah, it's
Lambo.
yeah.
Yeah.
Brett,
Oh, yeah,
Brett
look,
came on
Randy,
my
see-
panel
see my
quite a few
sticker?
times.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That thing's that thing looks like you've had it for a while.
Yeah, the sticker's pretty much worn off.
Uh,
Got
Yeah,
the old
Brett.
Jordan.
Brett's been on my panel quite a few times.
yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
He just commented on one of my videos today.
Who Lambo drives Zambo?
Yeah.
Oh God. Forgot this was that flight. Here's one for you, Teej.
All right. Check
And
it
it
out.
is pouring. It is pouring outside.
Yeah, it looked like it was gonna rain here earlier.
You gotta give it a minute till I get there. Another power loop on takeoff. Yeah.
Nice. Looks like it
Kinda
was at-
like
Don't
it.
give John any ideas.
I'm kind of liking that move for the takeoff. It's like
Joe, do
yep,
you know when
there's the
Johnny
flip?
when Johnny plans on taking his first test run on that
There you-
carbon quad?
I have no idea.
nice. Nice.
I told him be careful on the takeoffs and landings. Landing more so than takeoff.
Here you go, Teej. There's
Wow.
And he
one.
said he
Awesome.
Now wait.
Yeah.
said he'd probably be
Wait,
able to
wait.
take off. He didn't know if he could be able to land.
Here's
Yeah,
two.
landing- Tell him set his camera angle down real low for the first flight.
Wait, Teej, I'm not done. Here's three.
I put mine in the tree
Here
first
comes
time
four.
I tried to land it.
So,
So I literally did it all the way to the end of the field. I
Yeah.
just went power loop, power loop, power loop, power loop. I was goofing around. There you go. There's the 720.
should have flown it to that the water tower and flew through the water tower.
Yeah, maybe. So, does that one look any better to you, Paul? That's back to my domain.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
lot better.
That's better.
It's still the 03. It's the same. This is the same drone video that you were saying that it wasn't. I don't know what was up. So I like this spot. This is an old school that's now a business. So there's like nobody there on the weekends. So it's got this track and stuff. 720s.
Phew, making me dizzy.
Yeah. I gotta challenge Johnny to a drone roll off.
There you go. That'd be something cool.
Yeah, that was a cool move right there. So I was literally just sort of flying it in a circle and just tightened it in, sort of like an ice skater with the spin. So, anyways,
Yeah.
yeah, a little split S. But yeah, the 4 in a row, yeah, that was it. That made it interesting.
Now, do you stand and fly or you sit down?
I'm standing for this.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I
I
can't
stand, sometimes I sit. It just depends on where I am, I guess.
I can't fly sitting down. I don't know. I feel like I'm not as responsive.
I'm just leaning against the back of my car, standing up.
Dominic's off heading for coffee. Is that where Dominic's going?
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Okay.
So I can do it either way, Randy. When I have my truck, I drop the tailgate and sit on the tailgate and fly.
Okay.
That's
When I do
just as comfortable as standing when I'm leaning against the vet.
Oh, I didn't know you had. I didn't know you had a truck too, Rod. I thought you just had a car.
I don't drive it down because I'm trying to save miles on it.
Oh.
The only
That's why
time
I bring the
sit,
vet.
the only time I sit and fly is if I'm doing a rip and dip.
You like the 720 Steeds? Other than
Yeah, that's
making you
pretty cool.
dizzy?
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Like I said, it was almost like my head was on the drone. Just it felt great.
Nice. Awesome.
It was just kind of smooth and doing everything and throwing extra things in.
Sweet.
Dominic out and about. He's on a walkabout.
Yep. Just walking up to the coffee shop. Well, 7-Eleven is where I get my coffee.
But will you find Crocodile Dundee?
Yeah.
Is he will you cross paths with him?
I might. Just depends. It's probably early on a Sunday morning. Too early on a Sunday morning for him, I reckon.
On a Sunday.
Could be.
On a Sunday.
Looking for him.
Windier and shit here right now.
The other thing that's changed for me, Teej, no anxiety.
Oh yeah.
You know, when I started, it's like flying with your butt cheeks cinched the entire time. 'Cause
Yeah,
your
like,
nerves, the anxious, and I don't want to crash. I don't want to hit things. Now, for the most part, I'm 99% relaxed.
There you go.
Okay, how do I share a video here?
I get more comfortable flying the Avata, but I want to do more stuff with it, like what you're doing with yours.
Sure. No, it's just practice or do it in the sim. Do it in the sim. Set the sim up. You've got the controller.
Well,
You
I
can
was
set the
doing
sim up.
it. I was doing it one time, but everything was just moving so slow or whatever. I think it's like something with the controller or something in the settings. I gotta bring my my laptop over to Maddie's house one day and see if you could fix it in the settings or something when I do the sim.
That's weird. I didn't have any problems.
He's probably running the graphics too high for his computer.
Yeah, that's probably
most games you can go in and lower them so it doesn't tax your computer so much. Yeah, you just gotta find the settings in there for that, and just wherever the graphic settings are in there, and just put them on a lower setting.
Of course, then again, I do have a 13900K and a 4080 video card, so nothing stresses this system.
Okay, my bad. How do I share a video?
Hit the
In
share
Zoom
button.
on the bottom, hit the share button.
Yeah, at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Oh, weird. I'm using the web version because I don't have it downloaded on my machine. So.
No idea in that version. Probably in the same spot.
Yeah.
I have a video queued up. I'll show after.
No, go ahead.
you're
Show
just-
yours, and I'll figure this out eventually.
Okay.
The
Eventually.
web version might not have a share thing.
Yeah, I
on
don't
it.
think it
It
does.
might be limited to what you can
Man,
do.
I don't wanna
I've never used it, but I'm gonna assume it's probably limited.
This
Unless you
flight
actually-
here, I took it was like a month ago, but there were birds everywhere.
Oh Jesus! I
Oh,
guess.
God.
Yeah, they were all over. I don't think I ever made this into a video. Yeah, see, that wasn't very good. It was windy. You can see the flag.
Yeah.
See the birds?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
It's like a pretty cool spot to fly, though.
Yeah, in the summertime, it's there's a lot of boats.
You know, I've been places where there's been birds around and it's not been a problem. And I've been to other places and it's like, yeah, they're aggressive. Time to move.
No, oh well. Web version is gonna work. Later,
These
guys.
guys right here were looking like, what the hell is that?
What were you flying in that one?
This is the Skyliner, MK3.
Yeah, they probably were looking because they could hear it.
There's a spot, I forget where it's at in the video, but I damn near hit a bird. And that's when I was like, I was afraid to do anything because of all the birds.
I wouldn't be over the water simply because of that, because you never know if one's gonna. You at least want to be over land if you get tagged.
Yeah. I skirted it a little bit.
I still have that one video where that hawk just flat out attacked my drone. That was wild.
Yeah, it might not have been this video. I know I damn near hit a bird.
Ospreys don't seem to like drones either.
It's coming up right here. He flies right in front of me. Right here. Whew.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh yeah, right there. Huh.
Yeah, and those are like 10-pound ducks.
It's a bird crossing. Watch out.
Did you fly through that little thing right there? That little.
I didn't on this flight, but I have in the past.
It's funny once you get good at the Avata, you see gaps everywhere in everything you watch.
Yeah.
I like it.
Right, Joe?
Dominic, pick me up a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, TJ, you like to fly through guard stations and things like that.
Yeah. That I do. He's just standing there and like, what the hell was that?
Oh, come on. You probably personally know him.
Yeah, I agree, Rod. I was driving on the way to the park today, and everything I saw, I wanted to fly through.
Yep. I'm almost that way driving down the road too, right? You see a little gap, but it's like, oh yeah, I can merge over that. It's like flying a freaking drone. Yeah, I can hit that.
You got any boats coming down, Paul?
No, I had 3 or 4 of them through today, but they were all the typical tankers like I've been getting lately. So The locks don't officially open until the 22nd. So it's like two weeks away. That's
Yeah,
when the
well,
ships will really start flowing again.
you can get a nice flood of ships coming in and that.
Yeah, that's what I mainly do.
That's when we get bombarded with Paul coming in. I'm going live, but bye.
Yeah.
That's because I have such good people that take care of my live stream while I pop in and pop out.
Mia's got to go out, or you want to go catch a ship or something.
Yep.
I'm gonna design a laptop with strap that goes around the neck, so you can Paul can have it in front of him, and he can go live from the laptop while flying the drone at the same time.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, I'm that good. Yeah.
Have it like dangling from his neck. He's like just carrying it around, just like
Yeah, and he can implement it as a landing pad as well.
That's almost like that episode of Family Guy when Peter straps the piece of cardboard or whatever that looks like a TV screen to this like contraption thing that he's got going on, and so he's like live it looks like he's got live TV everywhere.
I'm not the one where he has the song following him around too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He has his own theme song every time he gets up and starts walking.
Yeah. He was like sitting down, he's like, nothing's happening. The genie says, try it out.
Hey, did you guys hear that the Haiti, the country which is in the down there, one of the islands, is under the gangs are trying to take over the entire country.
Yeah, they released like 5,000 people from their jails, and they all started swimming up on the Miami beach.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, Haiti is one of the most poorest countries in the world too.
Dominic's off to Tim Hortons to get his coffee.
I've already had it. So I'm
Oh.
walking back.
Oh.
So
If anybody's got any top secret information they need keeping safe, don't forget to share it with the Germans, who will share it with your enemy.
don't mention the war.
The wall. There's too many germs in Germany.
Well, unfortunately, Germany decided to use a standard phone to make a very important call, and it was hacked by the Russians and gave away all the secrets, like British soldiers in Ukraine training up Ukrainian soldiers to fire these missiles and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back in a sec. Just opening up.
Yeah. Told Russia how Germany and France and Britain get the missiles in. It's a bit of a fuckfest.
Yeah, so like Haiti's GDP, like the US military would spend that in a couple hours, let's just say. It's only 20 million and some change.
Yeah.
They'd spend that in like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
A rocket.
Did send that just shooting down a party balloon.
Exactly.
Well, Justin, are you going on live tonight?
Oh no, we'll see.
Because your buddy Tim's probably wants to go live.
I'm surprised he's not up already.
It's leaked out somewhere. Still.
He's not up yet.
Yeah, how many beers did he drink last night? Was it 40 or
He said like 24.
Maybe
or something.
50, 80.
50 beers?
It was like 20 something.
Yeah, he had
Oh, he was
24.
up to 30. He was up to
24, I think.
30 when I saw him.
You drinking light beer?
No,
That's
that's what Justin teases him of having light beer.
It's 3 point something percent.
Does he just have like one refrigerator and just stocks it up with beer or whatever?
Don't know.
Yeah, you don't need no food, TJ.
You would think you would
Yeah,
have a
I
mini
know.
fridge
I,
in
like
his
every
office.
time I've seen Tim on the panel, he's never eating.
If I was Tim, I would have a mini fridge, which I actually have one that holds 4 cans. That goes on my
That's
desk.
because Tim doesn't like people eating on stream, so he
Yeah.
can eat on stream because it's the way to be. If you don't like something, don't do it.
I'm surprised Tim hasn't popped in the chat.
The man's got to be hungry. So I mean,
Well, he'll eat. He does eat, you know. Otherwise, he won't be here, would he?
yeah.
Yay,
Big liquid
Dominic
diet.
Stack.
Who was the officer that was at the meetup that had the briefcase and the monitor with the monitor? I don't know.
I didn't see that. That was probably like last year's, the one that I wasn't at.
I went to the first 2, but I didn't go to the third one.
Yeah, I missed the 3rd annual one.
Now that's coming up what in May?
1 month.
April, isn't it?
No, April.
1 month.
April 6th, 7th, 8th.
Johnny's going, right?
Yeah, Johnny's gonna
Johnny's
be.
going.
Sure.
And are you going too, Joe?
Yeah, I'm
I
going.
had planned on going, but I got that basketball shoot that
Oh.
weekend.
And TJ is planning on going, but who knows?
Yeah, I'm planning on it because Maddie and I talked about it today a little bit.
Well, you're a lot closer than I am.
Yeah,
Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe not.
Yeah,
We
I
need
missed. I
We need
missed.
a UK one.
I missed the first one. I was at the second one. Then I missed the third annual one. So this is gonna. So I'm gonna be at the 4th one.
Hey, Tej,
Yo.
you're not the only one in the club.
Yeah.
I yelled at BMAC on his video his Avada video he did the other day. Sports mode.
Yeah.
He replied back, "Oh, I was just on a leisurely cruise." Sports mode.
I guess there's some days where you're just like, man, I just don't feel like putting it in sports mode. I'm just gonna cruise today. Just chill.
Oh yeah, no. You're
Let him-
flying around a
Well,
playground.
not sausage swinger.
Wish we had that here, Steve.
Mr. Sausage Swinger.
Yeah.
No, the only reason, like, cause I said we needed more females up there. It's a sausage fest. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are
Oh, wow.
correct.
You don't have to explain yourself, TJ. We all get it.
You are correct. It is a 1%.
Just imagine this is what it's like in China because of their one child policy.
Yeah.
That's be dead serious and not. It's completely imbalanced.
Well, they say like 400 or 500 million of them are going to be hitting retirement age in like the next 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost a third of their population.
Well, that's eBay going out of business.
Yep.
Well, that's good to hear, Steve. Steve says Congress passed a bill that, well, maybe one house passed it, but
Yeah, you got to get it past the Senate.
illegal.
Yeah, that's what I was saying in the chat just now.
Yeah.
You guys, check this out. This is a mouse pad that I had made today.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Oh,
exist
nice. That's
anymore,
pretty
right?
dope. Oh yeah, that's
Actually,
awesome.
Randy, if the place that you're doing that with, ask them if they do 40 by 40 gaming mouse pads because they're the same size as landing pad, the gaming
Okay.
mouse pad. I found that. 'Cause I'm putting out some landing pads.
They actually just messaged me because there was no option to change the actual pad color. and I told them I wanted either like a turquoise one or a black one, and they messaged me back and sent that photo, and asked me if I like that.
I answered you, Dusty.
So it was pretty not bad for I think it was $11.99.
Now, what was the name? What's the name? What's
I
the
think
name?
the ones that I'm
you was
doing
it
around
through?
that.
What was that, TJ?
What's the name of the company that you were doing your stickers and stuff through?
The stickers is Sticker Mate.
Sticker Mate.
Yeah.
What company do you use to get make the mouse pad?
It was a company on Amazon.
There's loads of them on Amazon, TJ.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, you just
You got to educate TJ a little.
what you do is you
Yeah, I don't
you'll
know too
pick
much.
what size
TJ.
mouse.
It's called Acorn Printing.
No, but what you'll
Acorn.
what you'll do is you'll go on to Amazon,
Squirrely company.
and some of the stores on there they'll have where you pick your size, then you place your design. They'll give you so many areas that they allow you to place something, depending on how much they're going to allow you to print on it, and then you order.
You submit it to them and they approve it or don't approve it.
Yeah. And then if they approve it, you just pay.
Pay the money.
Hi. Yep.
And then 60 weeks later, piece of paper comes through the post and says, nah,
Yeah, on a slow boat from China.
This company said it ships within 24 hours, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's probably from the US. That's why.
Yeah, remember, ships within 24 hours, not delivery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there's actually a lot of the printing stuff that you can buy on Amazon. A lot of it is actually done in the US.
Yeah, well, I bought the Sparky blanket, and that said ships in 7 days, delivery within 6 weeks, and I was like, oh well, might as well. Not gonna go anywhere, so I ordered.
So I wonder how long
That
it's
was
going to
here within
take
14 days.
for deliveries to Mars once we get there.
Oh, don't worry, they're building an Amazon
6
warehouse.
months. 6
Yeah,
months.
they'll put one up there.
Yeah, they're gonna have an Amazon warehouse, same day delivery. Amazon Prime.
That'd be fun.
No, they'll just 3D print it because that's exactly what they intend to do when they get there is 3D print everything that they need to be self-sustaining.
I look forward to the 3D printed pizza.
Yeah.
Want fries with it?
That's called the replicator from Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the office party will be out of this world.
Yep. Literally.
Oh wow.
Hey, Randy, I just told Johnny to throw a couple stickers in that package for you. He said he thinks he's got some. I said, let me know. I'll get them to him.
Yeah, man, appreciate that.
I might try to get him to go flying tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a food 3D printer you can buy. I watched
I know there's a
can't remember
chocolate
the-
one.
yeah,
there's a
there-
chocolate one where you can make chocolate cakes.
yeah, there's
Love
one
chocolate
that was the one I saw that one guy bought and did a review on. I can't remember what his name is, but he didn't like it. I remember that, but
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know you could. Well,
it's just gonna lay layers of food down on top of each other. That's all it's doing. It's really nothing all that special.
You couldn't eat it actually, could you? No.
You can eat the chocolate, yeah. But you've got to remember, if we're going to Mars, right, you need the ingredients to 3D print. Yeah, so you better hope they can grow some Brussels sprouts and have chickens in spacesuits running around.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of food to have to pack.
Just nipping KFC. Back in a couple of days.
KFC. KFC. What's cooking?
You know, within 5 days there'll be a McDonald's somewhere.
I wonder if Marco's wife is donating all the nuts again this year.
No, she doesn't work for him anymore.
Ah,
I want to find a big golden arch and just fly the Avata right through there.
Don't hit it.
Yeah, play the
don't
music.
hit it.
Don't forget, TJ, you gotta have the music. Da 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 da.
There's plenty of
yeah,
them. Plenty of
yeah,
them
like right
already.
at the end. Da, 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 da.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, wouldn't it be good though? You go da 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 da. Dong.
Sorry.
As your drone falls down.
That's funny.
Speaking of McDonald's, I'm gonna take off, guys. I gotta go get something to eat.
All right.
Catch you later.
Later, Randy.
Andy.
Later,
All
Randy.
right, I'll see you guys.
Going to get some nuggies.
Have fun.
Nugget.
No, I'm actually making some shrimp and fish sticks.
Shrimp and fish.
That's a
babe.
good deal.
Yeah.
You know he's going to get himself a Happy Meal. Don't let him fool you. He's going to get the.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
don't
going to get the
hate.
mighty. He's going to get the Mighty's meal because he's a big boy.
Somebody-
All right, I'll see you guys.
Later.
Later. Supersize it. Supersize it.
Hey, Randy.
You know, on my way home, I stopped at Rallies to get two of the. I've been wanting them since I've been seeing that patty melt they're doing with the sourdough. And next door is Arby's. So I swung through Arby's first, got 2 roast beefs for $6. Then ran next door and got 2 of those. So I got 2 roast beefs sitting in there I could eat tomorrow because it's easy to heat.
I got a Marie Callender's chicken pot pie that I might have in the freezer. Those things are
I
awful.
hate Marie Callender's. I hate
Why?
it.
Why? What's wrong with Marie Callender's? Those things are good.
Because when I lived in California, I ate there so much I gained 20 pounds.
They're
They
pretty
have
hard.
good pies.
They're pretty hardy though.
Oh, their
Oh,
pies
they're-
are unbelievable.
Yeah.
The well, their pot pies are way bigger than like the what is it what brand is that? Barks or I can't remember the name of the brand that makes the really cheap shit. It's like the dollar pot pies. Banquet, yeah, Banquet. That's what I was saying.
Oh, the ones in the orange and no wait, no.
It's a little red box. They're ones that come in the little paper foil things.
Oh, I
they
think-
used
I
they
think I
used to
might-
cut.
Yeah, I think I know.
Yeah, because you can heat them in the microwave now. Back in the day, you used to have to cook them in the oven because they had tin foil on
Everything's
them.
microwavable these days.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to get with the program on that one.
Right. I would like to wish all the mothers out there, all the mothers, a happy Mother's Day from the UK.
Aw.
Happy Mother's Day.
Because it's Mother's Day.
It is
Mothering
in the UK.
Sunday.
Mother's Day where?
UK. Mothering Sunday.
Okay, Mothering Sunday.
Okay.
Their Mother's Day is different. I think Canada's is
Yeah, but
different too.
No
Ours
Mother's
is
Day here.
different as well. Ours is not for 2 more months.
Depending
Oh,
on where you live.
Yeah.
An
An happy ice cream evening for Paul. I saw you sneaking that ice cream down below the camera.
No,
Yeah.
that's another pop. Makes number 9 for the day.
Ah.
Yay.
Hey, you don't have Mother's Day over in Australia, do you?
We do.
Because
Second Sunday in May.
the story I heard is everybody that lives in Australia is a mother.
Oh, for fuck's
Oh, God.
Heard that one coming. Set game rematch.
Right, TJ?
Yeah, that's right. That's funny.
I think next Sunday we'll have Happy TJ Sunday.
TJ Sunday. Yeah, there you go.
May the 12th in Canada.
Instead of Sunday Fun Day,
Yeah,
it's
it'll be about the
TJ
same
Sunday.
time here, Mark. Because it's the second Sunday in May. So that would be the second Sunday in May.
Okay.
And it's usually about a week before my birthday anyway.
Well, you know, it's like
Same
our
day.
Father's Day and Mother's Day and stuff is always in the spring, and you guys is in the fall, right?
Yeah. May and I think Father's Day is mid-September here.
Yeah. Father's Day falls the same time as the US in the UK. But Mother's Day is always different.
Yeah. Yep. I believe
Well,
it
in your
is.
case, isn't that Laura's Day?
No, she's not a mother.
I don't know. You've kind of grumbled that a few times. Hey, is Hannah coming tomorrow?
Yeah, Hannah.
Yeah,
Hannah's got college tomorrow. It's now
Oh,
Sunday.
No.
She doesn't
No.
have college on Sunday.
No, it's Sunday here now.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday there.
Oh, so Hannah's coming today. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
Amber's going home today.
Well, yeah, Amber's going home and Hannah's
Being
going to
replaced
show
by
up.
Hannah.
Don't worry, Hannah will be here soon.
Oh, good.
Just to teach you all why you shouldn't beg for Hannah.
Oh, okay.
We
Father's Day's
like
different.
Anna
Then
Banana.
you're a sucker for punishment.
Anna Banana.
Well, I heard she always puts you in your place.
No,
Mm.
she puts Laura in her.
No.
Like what?
What?
What? Where?
Yeah,
Who?
I think
What?
Father's Day's in June as well here, so
No, not June here.
I think so anyway.
September
Need to
here.
check.
June is our. It's now the King's birthday. It was Queen's birthday.
Speaking of which, the King and Queen David, what's the deal? Is the King all right, or is he going to go downhill fast, or what?
I haven't got a clue. No one's mentioned it. And yes, 16th of June for Father's Day.
They're keeping it kind of under the vest, huh?
Under the hush hush.
Yeah.
But you have to look at it this way. When they announced the news, if it wasn't so urgent, why did Harry hop on a plane almost immediately to come over here? Even if he only stayed for about an hour or two, why do that?
Yep. Well, I knew it had to be something serious, but they sure don't want to tell anybody much about it, do they?
No, but William's taken over a lot of duties, so.
When is the last time you seen him in public?
Good question. Last week, I think, he did a small gathering somewhere.
The King did?
Yeah, I think so.
I didn't think he's been in public for quite a while.
How'd he look?
Normal, really.
Okay, because if something's going fast, he's going to start changing in appearance quick.
Mm.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here and go eat some Marie Callender's chicken pot pie.
Before you get off, I'm going to have to get your autograph after tomorrow. He's going to be on Drone Seekers International.
Oh yeah, that's
Big
right.
shot. Big shot TJ.
I actually told Maddie about it, but then like I was talking with Jackie and told her I work, but I get off at 3, so she said, "Well, just come on when you get home from work." So that's what I'm gonna do.
So our main
DJ's
goal is
turning
to
big
get,
shot on us, huh?
so our main goal is to get TJ to laugh.
I'm becoming famous.
Yeah.
Right.
He's going on that channel just to giggle.
Yeah. And
Giggle
last seen in public.
and share some jokes and whatnot.
Giggle and swing your sausage.
Oh, hell no.
Right. He was last seen in public on the 6th of February.
Adios.
Oh, that's a month. That's a
Catch
month
me on
ago.
Drone Seekers.
There you go.
He looks the same. Looks the
Hey,
same.
look. Yeah.
Unless that's
Yeah, a
AI.
month ago.
Unless it's AI or it could be an old
Yeah.
photo. I mean, he's been riding around that limousine for years, you know?
Just a
Hey,
cardboard cutout in the back.
Hologram.
Like, why hasn't he moved in 20 minutes?
He was waving and his arm fell off. What?
Exactly.
Well, I said it's got to suck, because
Errol.
you waiting your whole life to take the throne, and by the time you get it, you're old and feeble.
Yeah.
No, that's the downside.
Because your
of,
mama lives at 300.
That's what sucks.
Yeah, I used to send the Christmas cards going, "You still here, big?"
Exactly.
Can I have your job yet?
Like, I wonder what would happen if all of a sudden, like, say all that was left of the royal family was like a 10-year-old kid, and that was like the last one of the throne. Would they let a 10-year-old kid run the palace?
Literally, what would happen? So, say like something happens to William. I think is it Archie the next one in line?
I think it's William then Archie.
Yeah,
And I think
So-
then George.
yeah, or it might be George actually, whichever one it is.
George then Archie then.
Yeah, if they're not old enough, it will then go to the next oldest person in line. In lieu, where once will
Do they actually have an age limit on that?
I think so. I think it's 18.
Because back in the day, I mean, I'm
They
sure
would still
that-
be. They become king instantly. Their job will be king. However, it'd be like maybe Harry would step in and become king consort or something.
Yeah.
King in lieu or something stupid.
Yeah.
He just takes over the roles until he's ready.
Mm.
I'm sure they'll have some sort of way because they're going to have an old 10-year-old trying to open state parliament.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you going to read the speech? Fuck off, I'm on my fucking phone.
It'll be on TikTok Live.
Yeah. The Wi-Fi in here is shit.
Yeah. Now, what's the Wi-Fi password? Oh, sorry about that. No, I think they should make Larry the Cat King.
Oh, God. They'll be getting a new cat soon.
Hold on.
He's pretty old now.
Yeah.
What is that, like the palace cat?
No, it's the Prime Minister's cat.
The Prime Minister's cat.
Tony Blair brought the cat in and then it stayed. It's the only permanent fixture in 10 Downing Street.
Mm.
No matter who gets voted in, Larry stays.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
he seems to make more sense than any of the politicians.
yeah. And last year, when it was like, for fuck's sake, who is my owner in here?
Yeah.
He's seen out more prime ministers than the Queen did.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's like Biden's dogs. Didn't they bite like 2 or 3 Secret Service agents?
Oh, it's more than that now. He's
Yeah.
up to about 10. Yeah, they were talking about the other day. He's up to about 10.
Yeah, his dog's like apparently really mean and fucking bites the Secret Service agents.
Mm.
I'd shoot the bitch. Bite me, I'd shoot him right off of me.
I don't
Sorry.
know how your dog ended up under the limo.
I'm sorry, the bullet just accidentally hit him.
Yeah.
Nothing
It
like
ricocheted
fucking.
off your car and hit him.
I mean, you'd be the ultimate meme. You fucking football punting the damn president's Pomeranian across the grounds.
Yeah.
That'd go over
It's not a
well. with
Pomeranian. What makes it bad? It's a German Shepherd, you know?
Ooh.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a
that
German
makes it
freaking
cool.
Shepherd.
I
The
think
first
most-
one,
a
they
lot
had
of
one of them
presidents-
that was there, got sent away because he was biting people. The other one's biting people now.
It's like you
They need to
dude,
bite him.
It's like, dude, you're like the most powerful person in the world at the moment. Like, you can't get a fucking dog trainer in there and train your dogs. I mean, come on, man.
Get rid of it. Get a poodle.
Like, fucking,
he
you could
probably-
literally find probably some of the top dog trainers in the military. It's like, come
Think of
train
it
these
this way,
dogs.
right? For years, we've been used to corgis running around the palace. Now it's Yorkshire Terriers. And they were going to be ripping holes in everything.
Are you talking about Joe Buffoon?
No, it's
Yeah.
not about the palace.
Oh,
They're talking about the White House dog biting all the Secret Service. They need
Yeah.
his dogs need to bite him.
Probably do.
I think that'd be funny.
Okay, all my batteries are charged for tomorrow.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
All I
Speaking
gotta
of
do
which-
is figure out where I'm gonna go fly tomorrow.
what's the weather supposed to be like tomorrow?
Decent. A little less. Well, it's gonna
Speaking
be
of which-
rain early.
What do you got, Joe?
Speaking of which, my 3 are charged again.
Okay.
I have
I
5.
charged I got 2 more in the back, but they're one's fully charged and one's like 3/4 charged. I wanted to get these charged in case I fly tomorrow.
You have 5. 4 on that charger, 1 in the drone. Right now, 1 would be plenty. As little as
Yeah.
I fly that drone.
Yeah, I'm flying the Vita motor and I'm flying the camera drone.
Yeah, you will.
Because you get out there and it's a little short and sweet stuff I do. 'Cause like today when I went out to that park, I flew for about 3 minutes and brought it back. I was gonna do a second battery. And I said, you know what, all the people here, I'm gonna just wait.
It's dry.
Come back another time.
Yeah. You gotta be
What's up,
careful
Dre?
with people around.
What's up, Dre?
Good evening,
Hey,
Dre.
what's up?
It's all happening here.
We were waiting for you.
Yeah, we're just sitting here waiting for when you were ready to come on.
We
Oh,
all
we
bought a tie just for you, so we could put it
Oh,
on.
no.
when
I,
you come
I
on.
thought he said we was all waiting for Jonathan to find out what's happening for Tim.
Oh, we all waited for you, and now Paul's gonna come back and call it.
Yeah, that'll probably be right.
Well, I've
He
been
probably
listening.
will.
I was listening for the last hour. I was on my way home and for my last job today, and I was listening to you guys earlier when a couple other folks was on. I think Dan had came in and Randy was on and a few others and stuff. While I was stuck in traffic coming from the city of Orange, going back home.
Don't
I-
talk to me about traffic. Oh my God, Bike Week in Daytona is horrid.
Yeah, but you only talking about
Horrid.
you talking about event. I'm talking about this is 6 or 7 days the Corona crawl on the 91 freeway.
Yeah.
You can't miss it. Like I said, I was trying to get out of Orange County by at least 1 o'clock, so I might miss it. But I left out there about 1:45, and dude, it's not that long a distance, about maybe 15 miles, but it'll take you an hour to travel 15 miles.
I lived in Atlanta for 2 years, going up and
Yeah.
down 400, which is the worst road in Atlanta. Oh my
Yeah, I heard Atlanta's
God.
bad.
That is got to be one of the most
Yeah.
horrid places in the United States to drive. Try to get up and down 400.
Yeah, I heard it's real bad. I got family there in just north of Atlanta. What's that little
That
area
road is
called?
a parking lot every day.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
bad. So
Sound
tell
like fire.
tell Jonathan to get in here. I got to hear the follow up on this morning. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm sure his friend had a few choice words for us all.
That's correct, Randy.
Yeah.
He went, oh shh, talking about this morning.
Yeah. I said, don't be acting shy now, Jonathan. You better get up on here, get in this chat. Let us know what's going on. Yeah. So what's been happening, Justin? You was on the whole time I was driving, so you can probably fill me in what I didn't hear.
Oh man.
But Justin can't talk now.
Yeah.
What
are you talking about? Filling in what?
Oh, like I said, I've been listening to you guys for over an hour while I'm stuck in traffic.
Oh, they were
and stuff.
talking mostly FPV for a while there.
Yeah, I know. Rod was showing his loops and
in the videos.
Sasquatch tree.
The
See,
Sasquatch.
that goes to tell you, I was listening.
That's for the
Yeah.
Frisbee dudes. It's literally right there. That's kind of the marker for the hole on that one.
Yeah. Where'd Paul go fly a ship? Oh, he just sat back down. Okay.
Old age is affecting Mia and more every day. She goes out there and it's cold out. It's like 38 degrees. She goes to the bathroom, then she sits down and looks at me. I say, come on. She just looks at me. Come on. So I have to walk out with a leash, put it on her, and bring her in the house. Ugh. Maddening.
Dusty said, going down the highway today, with my wife, that there was a teenage girl in a Tesla dancing and talking to passengers with no hands. Talking to the passengers. Oh, that don't surprise me at the Tesla.
I was out today, man. It's down in Orange County. It's like traffic is, you can't hear it anymore. Everybody drives a Tesla down there. It's just like silence throughout the neighborhoods.
Yeah, that's not good.
All you hear is tires rolling.
Well, would that be a self-driving Tesla?
Well, they all have that capability.
Yeah.
Built in them, but I'm just saying that I was down in Orange County, California, and it's like all they drive down there is Tesla. You don't even hear cars in traffic down there. It's almost like you're in a retirement community everywhere you go.
Well, what's the regulation with a self-driving car? Do you still have to have your hands on the wheel or no, or what?
Well, that's the whole thing. As long as you are in the driver's seat and you're supposed to be paying attention. It does not actually specifically say that you have to have your hands on the wheel.
Well, Tesla has a safety feature built in, and like I think every 2 minutes or something, you have to put your hand on it for a second, like to register you're awake.
Yeah, it might be something in that, but I mean, that's the problem. There is no set.
Yeah, my Hyundai yells at me. It has lane keeping. And it drives great down the highway, but if I take my hands off the wheel for too long, it starts yelling at me.
Well, people were getting around the sensors in the Teslas. So what they were doing, they were taking grapefruits and shoving them between where the horn and the curvature of the steering wheel was.
Yeah.
And it was sensing as if there was a hand there.
So your car smell like grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
So you can drive hands free, huh?
Well, there was that guy, I think it was here in Florida, the guy that they took his license for like 2 years and impounded his Tesla because they caught him 3 different times driving down the highway asleep.
Yeah, sleeping. Yeah.
State troopers did.
Mm-hmm.
The third time they said, no, you're going to jail, buddy.
Yeah.
But they pulled up next to him and he was just, I mean, just passed the fuck out and they're blaring their horns at him and everything.
Now I get to go watch Joe's video.
Well, that's because you know what the issue is little by little, people are becoming more dependent on AI to do everything for them, so they don't have to bother with anything.
Well, the thing is each generation is going to get a little bit more comfortable with it.
Yep.
So self-driving is going to get better and better, and to a point where you probably won't have a fucking steering wheel in your car anymore.
What was that? That one movie, the animation movie, WALL-E, where all the people are on that.
WALL-E,
that space liner, and everybody's laying.
Everybody's
VR glasses.
Yep.
I can't figure out whether humanity is going to be WALL-E or Mad Max. One of the two.
I think might be a little bit of both. Depends where you're at.
What about Time Bandits?
Yeah.
What about what?
I like that old movie. Time Bandits.
Time Bandits. Yeah.
I thought you said, what about Pam Bundy? I'm going, what the hell?
Not Al Bundy.
I'll get back to Jonathan's comments. She said I can't talk to you guys right now. Oh boy.
But yeah, I think 2 or 3 generations from now, they're not going to give 2 shits about stepping in a car that drives itself. They're not even going to think about it. They're just going to get in it and it's going to fucking take them where they need to go.
Well, I'm looking forward to transporter progress.
Yeah.
Like, did you see here what Ford wanted to implement in their newer self-driving cars? Where if you didn't pay the bill, the finance company could tell the car to drive to the nearest lot to drop itself off.
Yeah, it go to a storage lot and locks itself down.
Wow. I guess that'll teach some folks.
It's like, fuck, man, that's crazy. All of a sudden your car just takes off out of the driveway.
Shoot, my daughter be losing a car every time.
Running down the road. I thought I had a 10-day grace period. It's only day 9.
But
Thing
when
is,
her
it-
car flooded, she
they
told
give
me
them
that she was 2,000 behind on it.
Oh wow. Yeah, but these
Now,
things will probably catch a lot of folks at
have they
work.
replaced that car, Joe, or no?
Well, she was 2,000 short of, she was 2,000 behind and 1,700 short with the settlement. I told her you'd have made money. I can't tell the rest of what I said to her. Stupid ass is what I said. I said, so you're the one stuck with it. So she called him up and cried a little bit to him, and they settled with $400 to settle it out.
Mm.
And then she went and got the new car. Like I said, she went over there crying to the dealership. Thank God she's blessed. And the dealership found that girl was trading that car in at the time, and they said, we'll sell you the one she's trading in right now for $2,500 for tax, title, and license.
Mm.
And she got a 2013 Passat with 121,000 miles. And I went and drove it, checked it out, checked all the belts. They had a check engine light. I put the codes on it. I did a diagnostic, did the whole works. And I told her, I said, either you buying it or I'm buying it. So one of us is buying it. She's had it for almost a month now. It runs beautiful.
So it's going to be up to Dad to make sure it gets taken care of, right?
Hell no. They changed the oil, and they changed the oil, did a complete detail on it. And I got the date on my computer to let me know. And I told her, you better pay attention to it because you got 5,000 miles on the oil on that car.
Mhm. Yeah.
I said, so you better let me know when it's about 4,000 miles. And I said, you better go buy the oil, and then I'm gonna have you out there on the ground showing you how to change it.
Hmm.
Because that's what I've done to all my kids. I make them learn how to do their own shit, And that's something you don't play with. And I'm at the point where I got to go change mine. I'm getting to the point where I should change mine.
Yeah, running a synthetic, you can run them forever.
I got to go back and look at I know I don't have the mileage. The months are getting close. I got to go look at when I changed it, but I don't drive. I don't drive that much, I
Mhm.
changed it. If I remember right, I changed it right before I took off. I had to go to Lake Charles in those 2 trips. So if that's the case, that's only been like 4 months. And the only miles I did was that, that was about 1,000 miles. I probably have put, since I've done that, maybe 3,000, and it's synthetic, so I'm good for at least another 2. But I'm gonna go check it. And I found out I had my son changing mine. Make them change theirs, but they're changing mine too. And I'll get out there and help. I'll do the top, they do the bottom. And the other day he was changing. I had to change, when I did that, I had to change the front brakes. So I had Justin changing the front brakes, and I was under the car and realized that I don't need to even jack it up to get under that car. I could just reach over because it's within arm's reach and do everything within arm's reach. So I said, well, shoot, why haven't I been changing this? But I had an Astro van years back, and I got a picture of Justin at 5 years old on the ground changing the oil. Underneath the thing, and my cousin that's a mechanic said, well, this is a posed picture. I said, Justin, tell him how to change an oil. I do an oil change. And Justin went through all the steps with me, even putting the oil on a filter and everything else.
Oh, look what Dusty said about Volkswagens. He said
I knew that.
You pretty much have to, take it to a dealer.
Yeah, that's the only bad part about it, Volkswagen.
And I say, as far as you talk about that for transmission, that's Volkswagens, Cadillacs, and a few others. You can't change nothing on those rear ends. There's still transmission.
Sealed systems.
It's all sealed. Yeah.
Same with they're doing a lot, like you said, transmissions, because then you can't rebuild them. They just take them out, throw them, and then they put a whole new system in there. Oh yeah, that's what's going to kill mom and pop garages over time, because they're sealing more and more shit on cars. to where they can't work on them. I mean, you might get a couple of the big chains that might outlast that, as far as they may get some kind of deals with the dealerships or something.
Eventually, they'll run into the right to repair law.
Hmm.
The auto industry could run into that. I get it; it's kind of a computer thing, but the auto industry, somebody could sue them under that law.
Yeah, they
Oh,
tried to
that-
do
that
that.
must be a-
They're not making it repairable,
That
and
might be
they
a-
probably
must be
win.
Is that a Florida law?
No, federal.
No,
I
there's
never
one
heard of
here.
it. I never heard of it.
Well,
Yeah, it's right to repair.
Well, there's a law, Ted, that says technically companies can't void a warranty for opening a product, but yet they still put void stickers on there that say if you open them, you void the warranty. But there was a law that was written back in like the 70s that clearly states that companies aren't allowed to do that, but they still do it.
That was one of the reasons, Dre, that the latest Surface Pro, you can change the hard drive in it because of that right to repair law.
all right, Jody.
So I could see somebody suing the car companies and trying
Well,
to
I
use
know
that law
they-
against them.
I know they tried to sue the shit out of John Deere and Apple for that, and they lost both those cases. What's his name? Louis Rossman on YouTube. He raised a few $1 million to sue him and used some of his own money, and he had other people backing him, a lot of farmers and stuff that were funding his lawsuit against him.
So the lawyers made out. He walked away with his butt hurt.
Lawyers always make it out. Lawyers never
Yeah.
lose.
Well, the sad thing is these farmers are having to get their hacks to get around fucking around their John Deere tractors to work on them and stuff. They have to get them from freaking Russian hackers.
Mm.
That's where they're getting a lot of those hacks from, is from Russia.
Hmm.
Well, ladies, gentlemen,
Yep, I think it's getting to that
I
time.
think it's getting to that time. Justin is going to decide if he's going on. If you were to go on, Justin, what time would it be?
Oh, what time is it?
You only got half an hour.
7:30.
I don't know, 8:30 if I go on.
Okay. So everybody watch for Justin and we'll see all of you. Everybody remember, set your clocks ahead tonight.
No, thanks.
This ain't 1930 anymore, and I'll do it automatically.
Reminds me, I wonder what time sunrise is tomorrow.
I have microwave ovens where I have to change it.
Not if they had Wi-Fi like mine.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean-
luckily, it's not happening over here in the UK for another 3 weeks. So,
Okay,
Yeah,
David.
we're a month out.
Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later.